Asian Cookbook for Teenagers. By Valentin. Enjoy getting to know Asian cuisine. In this cookbook, we not only offer you a culinary journey through the fascinating world of Asian cuisine, but also present the unique perspective of a young, passionate team of chefs. Our team consists of enthusiastic teenagers who have immersed themselves in the secrets of Asian cooking. We are a group of open-minded and adventurous young people who want to explore the diversity of Asian cuisine and share it with you. Our shared interest in Asian cuisine began as a curious journey that led us to the kitchens, market stalls, and restaurants of various Asian countries. We not only tasted delicious dishes but also discovered the stories and traditions behind the recipes. As teenagers, we have a fresh and unbiased perspective on the world of cooking. We're bold enough to try new flavors and ingredients, and our enthusiasm for cooking is reflected in every recipe in this book. We firmly believe that Asian cuisine is not only delicious but can also be a source of inspiration and creativity. This cookbook is the result of our passion and dedication to Asian cuisine. We hope you enjoy preparing and enjoying the recipes as much as we enjoyed compiling them for you. Let us take you on a journey that will stimulate not only your palate but also your senses, and discover the diverse aromas and flavors of Asian cuisine through the eyes of our young and enthusiastic chefs. Basic ingredients and kitchen appliances. Basic ingredients of Asian cuisine. Soy sauce, an essential ingredient in many Asian dishes, adding a savory umami flavor. Fish sauce, used in many Southeast Asian dishes. It adds salty and umami-rich flavors. Ginger. Fresh ginger is used as a seasoning or spice in many Asian dishes. Garlic. A universal spice used in almost all Asian cuisines. Rice. In many Asian countries, rice is the basis of almost every meal. Jasmine rice, basmati rice, and sticky rice are some of the most common varieties. Noodles. From rice noodles to egg noodles to udon noodles, noodles are an essential part of Asian cuisine. Coconut milk. Used in many Southeast Asian curries and desserts, it adds a creamy texture and mild coconut flavor. Tofu. An important source of protein in Asian vegetarian cuisine. There are different varieties of tofu, from firm to silky, used in various dishes. Sesame oil, an aromatic oil used in Chinese and Japanese cuisine to season dishes. Chili paste. Depending on your preferences, there are hot or mild versions that are used in many Asian soups, sauces and marinades. Seaweed. Used in sushi preparation and for making soups and broths. Asian vegetables. These include pak choy, bok choy, water spinach, daikon radish, and others, depending on the region. Basic kitchen appliances. Wok. A versatile pan for frying, steaming and deep frying. Rice cooker. Easy to use and perfect for preparing rice. Knife set. Sharp knives are essential for preparing vegetables, meat and fish. Bamboo steamer. For gentle steaming of dim sum and other dishes. Mortar and pestle. For crushing spices and herbs for spice pastes and sauces. Cutting board. A large, sturdy cutting board is important for safe and efficient cutting. Sieve or pasta strainer. For draining pasta or rice. Sushi mat. For rolling sushi. Wok spatula or spatula. For stirring ingredients in a wok. Rice spoon. A special spoon for serving rice. With these basic ingredients and kitchen appliances, you'll be well equipped to explore the diverse Asian cuisine and prepare authentic dishes. Chapter 1. Appetizers and Snacks. Welcome to our first chapter, where we begin our culinary journey through Asian cuisine. It's all about delicious appetizers and snacks that not only tantalize the palate but also whet your appetite for the main meals. From crispy spring rolls to steamed dim sum with some and spicy tom kha soup, we offer a colorful palette of flavors and textures. These little delicacies are perfect for sharing or simply to whet your appetite while you embark on the adventure of Asian cuisine. Immerse yourself in the variety of appetizers and snacks that Asian cuisine has to offer and enjoy the journey. Crispy spring rolls. Crispy spring rolls are a true classic in Asian cuisine. These wafer-thin pastry parcels are filled with a mixture of fresh vegetables, meat, or shrimp and then deep-fried until golden brown and crispy. The combination of crunchy vegetables and savory filling makes them a popular appetizer that no Asian menu should be without. In this recipe, you'll learn how to make these delicious spring rolls at home, and we'll give you tips on how to get them perfectly crispy. Treat yourself to a delicious appetizer that makes a great finger food or appetizer for an Asian feast. Let's delve into the world of spring rolls together and master the art of rolling and frying. Crispy spring rolls. For 12 spring rolls. Ingredients. For the filling, 150 grams shrimp, peeled and deveined. Optional. 100 grams chicken breast, cut into thin strips. Optional. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 1 small onion, finely chopped, 1 carrot, julienne cut, 1 cup white cabbage, finely chopped, 1 cup Chinese cabbage, finely chopped, 1 cup bean sprouts, 2 spring onions, cut into thin strips, 1 teaspoon ginger, grated, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, salt and pepper to taste, 12 spring roll wrappers, spring roll dough, 1 egg, lightly beaten, to seal the rolls, vegetable oil for frying. For the dipping sauce, 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 garlic clove, chopped, 1 teaspoon sriracha sauce, to taste. Preparation. If using shrimp and chicken, heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add the shrimp and cook for about 2-3 minutes per side, until pink. Remove from the skillet and set aside. In the same skillet, cook the chicken until cooked through. If using meat, start with step 2. In the same pan, sauté the chopped vegetables, garlic, onion, carrot, white cabbage, Chinese cabbage, bean sprouts, spring onions, and ginger until slightly softened, about 5-7 minutes. Add the soy sauce and sauté for another 2 minutes. If you previously cooked shrimp and chicken, add them back in now. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Let the filling cool. A spring roll wrapper on a clean surface. Place about 2-3 tablespoons of the filling in the center of the wrapper. Fold the sides of the wrapper over the filling and roll it up from the bottom up, making sure to keep the roll tight. Brush the edges of the wrapper with a little beaten egg to seal the roll. Heat enough vegetable oil in a saucepan or deep fryer to 180 degrees Celsius. Fry the spring rolls in batches until golden brown and crispy, about 3-4 minutes per side. Drain on kitchen paper. For the dipping sauce, mix all ingredients, soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, garlic and sriracha sauce, in a small bowl. Serve the crispy spring rolls hot, preferably with the dipping sauce. Enjoy your homemade crispy spring rolls as a delicious appetizer or snack. Muted dim sum. For about 20 dim sum. Ingredients. For the dough, 200 grams wheat flour, 125 milliliters water. For the filling, 200 grams shrimp, peeled and deveined, 100 grams minced pork, 1 spring onion, finely chopped, 1 garlic clove, finely chopped, 1 teaspoon ginger, grated, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, 1 teaspoon sugar, salt and pepper to taste, 20 small dim sum dough sheets, available at Asian markets, a few leaves of Chinese cabbage or Savoy cabbage for steaming. For the dipping sauce, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon sugar, a few drops of chili oil, optional. Preparation. Prepare the dough. Sift the flour into a bowl and gradually add the water. Knead the dough for about 10 minutes until smooth and elastic. Form the dough into a ball. Wrap it in plastic wrap, and let it rest for 30 minutes. Prepare the filling. Roughly chop the shrimp and combine with the ground pork in a bowl. Add the spring onions, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, salt, and pepper. Mix well and set aside. Prepare dim sum dough sheets. Divide the dough into small balls and roll each ball out on a lightly floured surface into a thin circle about 8 centimeters in diameter. Dim filling the dough. Place a tablespoon of the filling into the center of each dough circle. Fold the dough circle in half to form a half moon shape and press the edges together well to seal the dough. Sum to seal. Repeat this step until all dim sum are filled. Steaming. Place the Chinese cabbage or Savoy cabbage leaves in the steamer of a steamed pot or bamboo steamer to prevent the dim sum stick. Make sure that the water in the pot does not touch the vegetables. Place the sum on the vegetables and close the lid. Steam the sum for about 15-20 minutes until firm and the dough is cooked through. Prepare dipping sauce. In a small bowl, combine soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, and optional chili oil. Serving. The steamed dim serve the sum hot with the dipping sauce. Enjoy these little delicacies as an appetizer or as part of a dim sum brunch. Have fun preparing and enjoying your homemade steamed dim sum. Spicy tom kha soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. 400 milliliters coconut milk. 400 milliliters chicken broth, or vegetable broth for a vegetarian version. 200 grams chicken breast, cut into thin strips, optional. 200 grams mushrooms, sliced. 2 lemongrass stalks, pressed and cut into pieces. 3-4 kaffir lime leaves, slightly crumpled. 3 slices of galangal or ginger, about 2 centimeters thick. 2-3 red Thai chilies, lightly crushed, depending on desired spiciness. 2 garlic cloves, chopped. 2-3 lime leaves, juice of 2 limes. 2 tablespoons fish sauce, or soy sauce for a vegetarian version. 1 teaspoon sugar. Fresh coriander leaves for garnishing. Salt to taste. Preparation. Prepare the broth. Heat the coconut milk and chicken broth in a saucepan. Add the lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, galangal or ginger, and lime leaves. Simmer over medium heat for about 10 minutes to allow the flavors to develop. Seasoning. Add the Thai red chilies, garlic, fish sauce, or soy sauce, and sugar to the broth. Stir well and simmer for another 5 minutes. Adding chicken and mushrooms. Optional. If you want chicken in your soup, add the chicken strips and mushrooms now. Simmer for about 5-7 minutes, until the chicken is cooked and the mushrooms are soft. Seasoning. Season with lime juice and salt. Adjust the amount of lime juice and chili peppers according to your desired acidity and spiciness. Serving. Pour the tom kha soup into bowls or deep plates. Garnish with fresh coriander leaves. The spicy tom kha soup is now ready to serve. It makes a delicious appetizer or light main course and offers the perfect blend of exotic flavors and pleasant spiciness. Enjoy it hot and let yourself be enchanted by the aromas of Thai cuisine. Edamame with sea salt. Edamame are young soybeans served in the pod. They are a popular appetizer or snack in Asian cuisine and are often seasoned with sea salt. Edamame are rich in protein, fiber, and various nutrients. They are usually steamed or boiled and can be easily popped from the pod and eaten. Their slightly nutty flavor and tender texture make them a delicious and healthy option for snacks or appetizers. Edamame are not only delicious but also a good source of plant-based protein, making them especially popular with vegetarians and vegans. For 4 servings. Ingredients. 400 grams edamame young soybeans in the pod. 1 liter of water. 2 tablespoons sea salt. Extra sea salt for sprinkling. To taste. Preparation. Prepare the edamame. Wash the edamame thoroughly and drain. Trim the ends of the pods. Bring water to a boil. Bring about 1 liter of water to a boil in a large pot. Prepare salt water. Add 2 tablespoons of sea salt to the boiling water and stir until dissolved. The edamame. Add the edamame to boiling salted water. Cook for about 3-5 minutes. Until tender. Taste each edamame to ensure it's the desired texture. They should be slightly firm to the bite. Drain and cool. Pour the cooked edamame into a colander and let it cool briefly. You can serve the edamame warm or at room temperature. Sprinkle with sea salt. If you like, sprinkle the edamame with extra sea salt before serving. Serving. Serve the edamame in a bowl. You can easily peel the pods and enjoy the tender, salty beans by pressing them out of the pod. Edamame with sea salt are a delicious and healthy snack or appetizer. They are rich in protein and fiber and offer a savory flavor with a hint of salt. Enjoy them as a healthy snack or as an appetizer to other Asian dishes. Teriyaki chicken skewers. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the teriyaki sauce. 1/2 cup soy sauce. 1/4 cup mirin. Sweet rice wine. 1/4 cup sugar. 2 garlic cloves. Chopped. 1 teaspoon ginger. Grated. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. For the chicken skewers. 500 grams chicken breast. Cut into cubes. 1 red bell pepper. Cut into large pieces. 1 green pepper. Cut into large pieces. 1 onion. Cut into large pieces. Wooden skewers. Previously soaked in water. Vegetable oil for grilling. Spring onions. Chopped. For garnish. Optional. Sesame seeds. For garnishing. Optional. Preparation. Prepare the teriyaki sauce. In a small saucepan. Combine the soy sauce, mirin, sugar, minced garlic, and grated ginger. Bring to a boil. Then add the cornstarch and water mixture. Stir well and simmer until the sauce thickens. Set aside. Prepare the chicken skewers. Place the chicken cubes, pepper pieces and onion pieces alternately on the soaked wooden skewers. Preheat grill. Preheat the grill to medium heat and lightly grease with vegetable oil to prevent the skewers from sticking. Chicken skewers. Place the chicken skewers on the grill and grill for about 10-15 minutes, turning occasionally, or until the chicken is fully cooked and lightly browned. Apply teriyaki sauce. Brush the grilled chicken skewers with the prepared teriyaki sauce and continue grilling for a few minutes until the sauce is lightly caramelized and glossy. To serve, arrange the teriyaki chicken skewers on a serving plate. Garnish with chopped spring onions and sesame seeds, if desired. Teriyaki chicken skewers are a delicious Asian appetizer or main course, popular at barbecues and in everyday cooking. The sweet and salty teriyaki sauce gives the tender chicken and vegetables an irresistible flavor. Enjoy these skewers on their own or with rice or noodles for a complete meal. Tempura vegetables. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the tempura batter: 1 cup cold water, 1 egg, 1 cup flour, 2 teaspoon baking powder, a pinch of salt, ice cubes. For the tempura vegetables, example vegetables, you can vary as desired: broccoli florets, cauliflower florets, carrot sticks, zucchini slices, pepper strips, sweet potato slices. Vegetable oil for frying, for example, rapeseed oil or soybean oil. For the dipping sauce, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 2 tablespoons dashi broth, or water, 1 tablespoon mirin, sweet rice wine, 1 tablespoon sugar, fresh ginger, grated, to taste. Radish garnish, optional. Preparation. Prepare the tempura batter. In a large bowl, whisk together the cold water and egg. Add the flour, baking powder, and salt and mix gently. Avoid overmixing the batter. It should remain lumpy. Add a few ice cubes to keep the batter cool. Heat vegetable oil. Heat sufficient vegetable oil to 180 degrees Celsius in a large pot or deep fryer. Prepare the vegetables. Wash the vegetables thoroughly and pat them dry. Make sure they are thoroughly dried so the batter doesn't splash too much. Dip vegetables. Dip each vegetable piece individually into the tempura batter to coat them evenly. Deep fry. Carefully add the batter-coated vegetables to the hot oil and fry until golden brown and crispy, usually 2-3 minutes per side. Work in small batches to avoid overfilling the oil. Drain. Drain the finished tempura vegetables on a plate lined with kitchen paper to remove excess oil. Prepare the dipping sauce. In a small bowl, combine soy sauce, dashi broth, mirin, sugar, and freshly grated ginger. Adjust to taste. Serving. Serve the tempura vegetables hot, ideally with the dipping sauce and a radish garnish to add freshness and crunch. Tempura vegetables are a delicious and crispy treat, perfect as an appetizer or side dish to any Asian meal. The light and airy batter perfectly envelops the vegetables, making them a popular dish in Japanese cuisine. Enjoy the variety of vegetables and the flavor of the crispy batter. Kimchi pancakes. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the pancake batter: 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 cup water, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons salt, 2 cups chopped kimchi, from the Asian market, 2 spring onions, chopped, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, vegetable oil for frying. For the dipping sauce: 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon sugar, some chili flakes or sriracha sauce, optional. Preparation. Prepare pancake batter. In a large bowl, mix the flour, water, egg and salt into a smooth batter. Add kimchi and spring onions. Add the chopped kimchi, chopped spring onions, soy sauce, and sesame oil to the batter and mix well. The batter should take on a beautiful pink color from the kimchi. Preheat pan. Heat some vegetable oil in a pan. A non-stick pan is ideal. and make sure the bottom of the pan is well coated. To cook pancakes, pour a ladleful of batter into the pan and spread it lightly to form a thin pancake. Cook over medium heat for about 3-4 minutes until the bottom is golden brown. Flip and continue cooking. Carefully flip the pancake and cook on the other side for another 3-4 minutes until crispy and cooked through. Repeat. Process the remaining batter in the same way until all pancakes are cooked. You can keep the pancakes warm by placing them on a plate in an oven preheated to 100 degrees Celsius. Prepare dipping sauce. In a small bowl, combine soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, and optional chili flakes or sriracha sauce. Serving. Serve the kimchi pancakes hot and enjoy with the dipping sauce. Kimchi pancakes are a delicious and savory way to use kimchi in another dish. They are crispy, spicy, and perfect as an appetizer or side dish to a Korean meal. The dipping sauce adds an extra dimension of flavor to these pancakes. Try this authentic Korean recipe and enjoy the unique taste of kimchi. Sushi rolls as a starter. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the sushi rice mix, 2 cups sushi rice, 1/4 cup rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon salt. For the fillings, examples, vary as desired. Fresh raw fish, salmon, tuna, shrimp, avocado, cut into thin strips, cucumber, cut into thin strips, carrot, cut into thin strips, spring onions, cut into thin strips, roasted seaweed sheets, nori, soy sauce, wasabi, pickled ginger. Preparation. Prepare the sushi rice. Cook the sushi rice according to the package instructions. In a small bowl, combine the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. Transfer the cooked rice to a large bowl and pour the vinegar mixture over it. Stir gently with a wooden spoon to season the rice and let cool. Prepare the nori sheets. Place a nori sheet on a bamboo mat, makasu, or a clean dishcloth. Lightly moisten your hands to prevent the rice from sticking. Assemble the sushi roll. Take a handful of cooled sushi rice and spread it evenly on the nori sheet, leaving a border of about 1 centimeter. Press the rice down lightly to compress it. Add fillings. Place your desired fillings, such as fish, avocado, cucumber, carrot, and spring onions, in the center of the rice. Form the roll. Lift the bamboo mat, or tea towel, and carefully roll the nori sheet over the fillings. Press the roll firmly and form it into a tight cylinder shape. Cutting. Use a sharp, wet knife to cut the sushi roll into bite-sized pieces. Serving. Arrange the sushi rolls on a plate and serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. Sushi rolls as an appetizer are a delicious and elegant way to enjoy Asian cuisine. You can vary the fillings to your taste and let your creativity run wild. These small sushi rolls are perfect for sharing and make a great appetizer or finger food for special occasions and dinner parties. Chapter 2. Soups and Stews. In this chapter, we delve into the comforting world of soups and stews, which play a special role in Asian cuisine. These dishes are not only delicious, but also nutritious and versatile. Soups and stews from Asia are famous for their intense flavors, created from a sophisticated combination of spices, herbs, and fresh ingredients. From spicy ramen noodle soups to mild coconut milk curries, from spicy tom yum soups to comforting miso stews, the recipes in this chapter offer a wide range of flavor experiences. They are not only a delight for the palate but also an opportunity to continue your culinary journey through Asia. Be enchanted by the aromas and flavors of these soups and stews as you learn how to prepare these dishes at home. Whether you're looking for a warming meal on cold days or simply want to explore the diversity of Asian cuisine, soups and stews are a delicious and healthy option that will delight your senses. Immerse yourself in the world of Asian soups and stews and savor every delicious bowl. Ramen noodle soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the broth: 2 liters of chicken broth, or vegetable broth for a vegetarian version. 4 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 piece of ginger, about 5 cm, sliced. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon mirin. Sweet rice wine. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. Salt and pepper to taste. For the ramen: 4 servings of ramen noodles. 4 hard-boiled eggs, peeled and halved. Cooked chicken or tofu cubes, optional. Nori seaweed sheets, cut into strips. Spring onions, cut into thin rings. Baby corn, optional. Bamboo shoots, optional. Shiitake mushrooms, optional. Preparation: prepare the broth. Bring the chicken broth to a boil in a large pot. Add the garlic, ginger, soy sauce, mirin, and sesame oil. Simmer for 15-20 minutes to allow the flavors to develop. Season with salt and pepper. Cook the ramen noodles. Cook the ramen noodles according to the package instructions. This usually only takes 2-3 minutes. Drain and set aside. Prepare ramen bowls. Add a portion of cooked ramen noodles to each soup bowl. Pour the broth over the noodles until they are covered. Toppings: add hard-boiled egg halves, cooked chicken or tofu cubes, and optionally nori seaweed strips, spring onions, baby corn, bamboo shoots, and shiitake mushrooms. Serving: serve the ramen noodle soup hot. You can season your soup with additional soy sauce, sriracha sauce, or other seasonings to taste. Ramen noodle soup is a popular and hearty Japanese dish that's enjoyed worldwide. With its rich broth, tender noodles, and diverse toppings, it offers a taste experience that will delight every palate. Try this recipe to discover the delicious world of ramen noodle soups and customize it to your liking. Pho Vietnamese beef soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the broth: 2 liters of beef broth. 1 onion, halved and roasted. 5 slices of fresh ginger, roasted. 2 star anise. 4 cloves. 2 cinnamon sticks. 2 cardamom pods, lightly crushed. 1 teaspoon coriander seeds. 1 teaspoon fennel seeds. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. 500 grams beef fillet, cut into thin slices. 250 grams rice noodles. For the toppings, as desired: fresh herbs, coriander, Thai basil, mint, sprouts, soybean sprouts, mung bean sprouts, lime wedges, red chili flakes, hoisin sauce and sriracha sauce. Preparation: prepare the broth. Roast the onion and ginger halves in a dry pan until lightly browned. Add the roasted onions and ginger pieces to the beef broth along with the star anise, cloves, cinnamon sticks, cardamom pods, coriander seeds, fennel seeds, sugar, and salt. Simmer the broth over low heat for about 1-2 hours to allow the flavors to fully develop. Prepare the beef. Thinly slice the beef fillets. You can leave the meat raw, as it will cook in the hot broth, or you can blanch it briefly in the broth to tenderize it. Set the raw beef slices aside. Cook rice noodles. Cook the rice noodles according to the package instructions. They usually only need to be briefly soaked in hot water. Drain. Serving. Divide the cooked rice noodles among serving bowls. Place the raw or blanched beef slices on top of the noodles. Pour the broth. Pour the hot beef broth over the noodles and beef. The broth should cook the meat. Add toppings. Garnish the pho bowl with fresh herbs, sprouts, lime wedges, and red chili flakes, if desired. Serve with hoisin sauce and sriracha sauce as dipping sauces. Pho bowl is a hearty and aromatic beef soup from Vietnam, known for its deep flavors and diverse toppings. This soup is not only delicious but also a feast for the senses. Try this recipe to make authentic Vietnamese pho bowl in your own kitchen and enjoy the comforting warmth and umami-rich flavor of this dish. Miso soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 4 cups of water, 4 tablespoons miso paste, preferably light miso paste for a milder soup, 1 block of tofu, cut into small cubes, 1 cup seaweed, kombu, broken or cut into small pieces, optional, 1 cup diced shiitake mushrooms, optional, 1 cup diced green onions, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, to taste, 2 tablespoons mirin, sweet rice wine, optional, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, optional, fresh coriander or chives, for garnishing, optional. Preparation. Heat water. Bring the water to a boil in a pot. Add seaweed, optional. If using seaweed, add it to the boiling water and simmer for about 5-10 minutes until tender. Then remove the seaweed and continue to keep the broth warm over low heat. Dissolve the miso paste in a separate bowl. Combine the miso paste with a small amount of hot water to form a smooth paste. Make sure no lumps remain. Season the broth. Pour the dissolved miso paste into the hot broth and stir well to combine. Make sure the broth doesn't boil, as this can impair the flavor of the miso paste. Tofu and shiitake mushrooms. Optional. Add the diced tofu pieces and diced shiitake mushrooms to the soup and simmer for about 5-7 minutes until tender. Soy sauce and mirin. Optional. Add soy sauce and mirin, if using, and stir well. Taste the soup and adjust the seasoning to your liking. Serving. Pour the miso soup into bowls or cups. Drizzle with sesame oil, if desired, and garnish with chopped fresh cilantro or chives. Miso soup is a classic Japanese dish known for its umami-rich flavor and soothing properties. This soup is easy to prepare yet full of flavor. You can vary the ingredients to your liking and enjoy it as an appetizer or a light main course. Miso soup is a warming and comforting option for soup lovers. Szechuan hot pot. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the broth: 2 liters of chicken broth or vegetable broth, 4 slices of fresh ginger, 4 garlic cloves, chopped, 2 star anise, 4 cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, 2 tablespoons Szechuan peppercorns, 2 tablespoons chili flakes or powder, depending on the spiciness, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, salt to taste. For the inserts, as desired: thin slices of beef, chicken slices, shrimp or scampi, tofu, cut into cubes, mushrooms, shiitake, oyster mushrooms, Chinese cabbage or pak choy, cut into bite-sized pieces, glass noodles, spring onions, cut into rings, coriander or mint, for garnishing, soy sauce or hoisin sauce, for dipping. Preparation: prepare the broth. Bring the chicken or vegetable broth to a boil in a large pot. Add fresh ginger, minced garlic, star anise, cloves, cinnamon sticks, Szechuan peppercorns, chili flakes or powder, and sesame oil. Simmer for about 30-45 minutes to develop the flavors. Season with salt to taste. Prepare the hotpot table. Place an electric hotpot or a large fondue pot in the center of the table. If you don't have an electric hotpot, you can use a portable gas burner. Prepare the toppings. Prepare all the toppings, such as beef slices, chicken slices, shrimp, tofu, mushrooms, Chinese cabbage, glass noodles and spring onions, and arrange them on serving plates. Enjoy hotpot. Each guest can add their ingredients to the boiling broth in the hotpot pot and let them cook. Cooking time varies depending on the ingredient, but most take only a few minutes. The cooked ingredients can be served with soy sauce or hoisin sauce. Refill broth. Keep the broth in the hotpot warm during the meal and refill as needed. Serving. Garnish the cooked meat, vegetables, and other ingredients with fresh cilantro or mint. Enjoy your Szechuan hotpot with friends and family. Szechuan hotpot is an exciting and interactive Asian dish, perfect for sharing and socializing. Everyone can dip their favorite ingredients into the boiling broth and season to their own taste. The spicy and tangy flavors of the broth make this hotpot an unforgettable culinary experience. Chicken curry soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the soup: 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 onion, diced, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 2 teaspoons yellow curry powder, 400 milliliters coconut milk, 500 milliliters chicken broth, 2 chicken breast fillets, cut into cubes, 1 carrot, thinly sliced, 1 red bell pepper, cut into strips, 100 grams green beans, cut into pieces, 200 grams basmati rice, cooked. For the seasoning paste: 2 teaspoons yellow curry powder, 1 teaspoon cumin, 1 teaspoon coriander, 1 teaspoon paprika powder, 1 teaspoon ginger, grated, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. For garnishing, optional, fresh coriander or parsley, chopped, lime wedges, chili flakes. To taste. Preparation: make the spice paste. Heat the vegetable oil in a small pan and fry the spices: yellow curry powder, cumin, coriander, paprika, ginger, and garlic until fragrant. Set aside and let cool. Prepare the soup. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot. Sauté the diced onion and chopped garlic until softened. Add the seasoning paste. Add the previously prepared seasoning paste and stir well. Sauté for about 1-2 minutes until fragrant. Add coconut milk and chicken broth. Pour the coconut milk and chicken broth into the pot and mix well. Reduce heat and simmer for about 10 minutes. Add chicken and vegetables. Add the diced chicken breast fillets, carrot slices, bell pepper strips, and green beans to the soup. Simmer for another 15-20 minutes until the chicken is cooked through and the vegetables are tender. To serve, ladle the cooked basmati rice into soup bowls or plates and pour the hot chicken curry soup over it. Garnish with fresh cilantro or parsley, lime wedges, and chili flakes, if desired. This chicken curry soup is a delicious and warming meal, packed with exotic flavors and spices from Asian cuisine. The tender chicken, crispy vegetables, and creamy coconut milk make this soup a true delight. Serve it as a main course on cold days or as an appetizer for special occasions. The combination of spicy flavors and creamy texture will delight you. Tom Yum soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the broth: 1 liter chicken broth, or vegetable broth for a vegetarian version. 2 lemongrass stalks, pressed and cut into pieces. 3 kaffir lime leaves, torn. 3 slices of fresh galangal, or ginger if not available. 3-4 red chili peppers, lightly chopped, depending on the desired spiciness. 3 garlic cloves, chopped. 200 grams mushrooms, sliced. 2 tomatoes, cut into wedges. Juice of 2 limes. 2 tablespoons fish sauce, or soy sauce for a vegetarian version. 1 teaspoon sugar. Salt to taste. For the inserts, as desired. Cooked shrimp or chicken pieces. Tofu, diced. Spring onions, cut into rings. Coriander leaves. Chili flakes, optional. Preparation. Prepare the broth. Bring the chicken broth to a boil in a large pot. Add the lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, galangal, red chilies, and chopped garlic. Simmer for about 10-15 minutes to allow the flavors to develop. Add vegetables. Add the mushrooms and tomato wedges to the broth and simmer for another 5-7 minutes until soft. Seasoning. Add the lime juice, fish sauce, and sugar to the soup. Add salt to taste. Prepare the garnishes. Distribute the garnishes, such as cooked shrimp or chicken pieces, tofu cubes, spring onions and coriander leaves, into soup bowls. Serve the soup. Pour the hot tom yum soup over the fillings in the bowls. Garnish with chili flakes, if desired. Tom yum soup is a classic Thai soup known for its bold flavors of lemongrass, lime leaves, and chilies. This soup offers a perfect balance of spiciness, acidity, and umami flavor. You can customize the toppings according to your preferences, whether with seafood, chicken, tofu, or a combination thereof. Enjoy this delicious soup as an appetizer or a light main course. Wonton soup. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the wontons. 200 grams shrimp, peeled and chopped. 200 grams minced pork. 2 spring onions, finely chopped. 1 teaspoon grated ginger. 1 teaspoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. Salt and pepper to taste. 24 wonton dough sheets, available at Asian markets. For the broth. 1 liter chicken broth. 2 slices of fresh ginger. 2 star anise. 1 cinnamon stick. Salt to taste. For the inserts. Spring onions, cut into rings. Coriander leaves. Soy sauce or sriracha sauce, optional. Preparation. Prepare the wonton filling. In a bowl, combine the shrimp, minced pork, chopped spring onions, grated ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, salt, and pepper. The wontons. Lay the wonton wrappers on a clean work surface. Place a teaspoon of the wonton filling in the center of each wrapper. Brush the edges of the wrapper with water and fold it into a triangle. Press the edges firmly together to seal the wontons. Repeat this process until all the wontons are formed. Prepare the broth. Bring the chicken broth to a boil in a large pot. Add fresh ginger, star anise, and cinnamon stick. Simmer for about 10-15 minutes to allow the flavors to develop. Season with salt to taste. The wontons. Carefully lower the formed wontons into the boiling broth. The wontons are ready when they rise to the surface and the meat is cooked. This takes about 5-7 minutes. To serve, pour the wonton soup into soup bowls and garnish with spring onions, coriander leaves and, if desired, soy sauce or sriracha sauce. Wonton soup is a popular dish in Chinese cuisine and consists of dumplings filled with shrimp and minced pork, served in a savory broth. The combination of tender wontons and aromatic broth makes this soup a comforting treat. You can vary the toppings and seasonings to your liking and customize the wonton soup to your liking. Enjoy it as an appetizer or main course for a delicious meal. Vegetable chowder. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons butter or vegetable oil, 1 onion, diced, 2 carrots, diced, 2 celery sticks, diced, 2 potatoes, diced, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 4 cups vegetable broth, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, 1 teaspoon paprika powder, salt and pepper to taste, 1 cup corn kernels, fresh, frozen, or canned, 1 cup green peas, fresh or frozen, 1 cup broccoli florets, 2 cups milk, or milk alternative, 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, fresh parsley or chives, for garnishing, optional. Preparation: sauté vegetables. Heat the butter or vegetable oil in a large saucepan over medium heat. Add the diced onion, carrots, celery, potatoes, and minced garlic. Sauté for about 5-7 minutes, stirring occasionally, until the vegetables are lightly browned. Add broth and seasonings. Add the vegetable broth, dried thyme, dried oregano, paprika, salt, and pepper. Stir well and bring the soup to a boil. Then reduce the heat and cover. Simmer for about 15-20 minutes, until the vegetables are tender. Puree the vegetables. Using an immersion blender or a blender, puree about half of the soup until smooth. Alternatively, you can use a potato masher to break up the vegetables. Add vegetables and milk. Return the pureed vegetable chowder to the pot. Add the corn kernels, green peas, and broccoli florets. Add the milk and stir well. Add flour. Place the all-purpose flour in a small bowl and add a little water to form a smooth paste. Stir this paste into the soup to thicken it. Bring to a boil and serve. Bring the soup to a boil and simmer for about 5 minutes, until the vegetables are tender and the soup has thickened. Add more salt and pepper if desired. Serving: pour the vegetable chowder into soup bowls. Garnish with fresh parsley or chives, if desired. Vegetable chowder is a delicious and creamy soup rich in vegetables and flavor. This recipe combines a variety of vegetables with a flavorful broth and a creamy milk base. You can vary the vegetables according to season and enjoy this soup as a hearty appetizer or a light main course. Garnish with fresh herbs for extra flavor and color. Chapter 3: Main Courses. This chapter is all about hearty and delicious main courses from Asian cuisine. Here you'll find a variety of dishes ranging from classic favorites to modern variations. From succulent teriyaki chicken to spicy beef stir-fries to vegetarian stir-fries, there's something for every taste. Each recipe is carefully explained, allowing you to experience the culinary diversity of Asia in your own home. Teriyaki chicken. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the teriyaki sauce: 1/2 cup soy sauce, 1/4 cup mirin, sweet rice wine, 1/4 cup brown sugar, 2 tablespoons rice vinegar, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 1 teaspoon grated ginger, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, 2 teaspoons of corn flour, or cornstarch, dissolved in 2 tablespoons of water. For the chicken: 4 chicken breast fillets, cut into cubes, salt and pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, sesame seeds and spring onions for garnish, optional. Steamed rice or noodles to serve. Preparation: The teriyaki sauce. In a small bowl, combine the soy sauce, mirin, brown sugar, rice vinegar, minced garlic, grated ginger, and sesame oil. Add the dissolved cornflour, or cornstarch, and mix thoroughly to thicken the sauce. Brown the chicken. Season the chicken breast cubes with salt and pepper. Heat the vegetable oil in a pan and brown the chicken cubes over medium heat until golden brown and cooked through. Add teriyaki sauce. Pour the prepared teriyaki sauce over the seared chicken and stir well. Reduce heat and simmer for about 2-3 minutes until the sauce thickens and coats the chicken. Serving. Serve the teriyaki chicken hot, garnished with sesame seeds and green onions, if desired. Serve with steamed rice or noodles. Teriyaki chicken is a popular Japanese main dish known for its sweet and savory sauce and tender chicken. This recipe allows you to easily prepare teriyaki chicken at home without sacrificing authentic flavor and quality. Enjoy this dish as part of an Asian dinner or as a standalone main course with steamed rice or noodles. Roast beef with broccoli. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the marinade, 300 grams beef fillet, cut into thin strips. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon rice wine or sherry. 1 teaspoon corn flour or cornstarch. 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon sesame oil. For the sauce, 1/4 cup chicken broth or vegetable broth, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon sesame oil. For the vegetables, 2 cups broccoli florets, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. Preparation. Marinate the beef. Place the beef fillet strips in a bowl and mix with soy sauce, rice wine or sherry, cornflour or cornstarch, sugar, and sesame oil. The marinade should completely cover the meat. Let the beef marinate for about 15 minutes. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, combine the chicken broth, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, and sesame oil. Set the sauce aside. Prepare the broccoli. Blanch the broccoli florets in boiling water for about 2-3 minutes, until tender but still crisp. Then cool in cold water and drain. Stir-fried beef. Heat the vegetable oil in a pan or wok. Add the chopped garlic and sauté briefly until fragrant. Add the marinated beef fillet strips and sauté for about 2-3 minutes, stirring constantly, until no longer pink. Remove the beef from the pan and set aside. Add broccoli and sauce. Heat the blanched broccoli florets in the same pan. Pour the prepared sauce over the broccoli and simmer for about 2 minutes, until the sauce thickens slightly. Serving. Pour the roasted beef over the broccoli and mix well. Serve immediately. Stir-fried beef with broccoli is a classic Chinese dish known for its combination of tender beef and crunchy broccoli in a savory sauce. This simple recipe allows you to prepare this delicious dish at home and enjoy the flavors of Chinese cuisine. Serve it with steamed rice for a comforting dinner. Shrimp with chili and garlic. For 4 servings. Ingredients. 500 grams shrimp, peeled and deveined. 4 garlic cloves, finely chopped. 2 red chili peppers, deseeded and finely chopped. Adjust the amount depending on the desired spiciness. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 teaspoon fish sauce. Juice of 1 lime. Salt and pepper to taste. Fresh coriander leaves for garnishing. Preparation. Prepare the shrimp. Wash and drain the shrimp thoroughly. Remove the shells and heads if desired, but leave the tail ends intact for a more attractive serving. Sauté the garlic and chili. Heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the chopped garlic and chili peppers and cook, stirring constantly, until fragrant. This will take about 1-2 minutes. Add shrimp. Add the prepared shrimp to the pan and cook, stirring occasionally, for about 2-3 minutes until pink and cooked through. Seasoning. Pour the fish sauce and lime juice over the shrimp. Season with salt and pepper, and mix well. To serve, arrange the prawns with chili and garlic on a serving plate. Garnish with fresh coriander leaves and serve immediately. Shrimp with chili and garlic is a simple yet incredibly flavorful main dish that's popular in Asian cuisine. This recipe combines succulent shrimp with the aromatic flavor of garlic and the spicy heat of chilies. Serve it with steamed rice or noodles for a delicious meal with an Asian flair. Adjust the amount of chilies to achieve your desired level of spiciness. Mapo tofu. For 4 servings. Ingredients. 300 grams firm tofu, cut into cubes. 200 grams mixed minced meat, pork and beef. 2 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 tablespoon ginger, finely chopped. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 2 tablespoons dobanjiang, fermented bean paste with chili. 1 teaspoon Sichuan peppercorns. 2 spring onions, thinly sliced. 1 cup chicken broth or vegetable broth. 2 teaspoons soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sugar. Salt to taste. 1 teaspoon cornstarch, optional to thicken the sauce. Fresh coriander leaves for garnishing, optional. Preparation. Prepare the tofu. Carefully blanch the tofu cubes in lightly salted water and drain. Prepare the seasoning paste. In a small bowl, combine dobanjiang and Sichuan peppercorns. Stir fry. Heat the vegetable oil in a wok or large frying pan. Add the garlic and ginger and fry briefly until fragrant. Then add the mixed mince and stir fry until browned and crumbly. Add seasoning paste. Add the prepared seasoning paste to the pan and mix well. Tofu and broth. Add the blanched tofu cubes and broth. Shake the pan gently to combine. Cover the pan and let the mixture simmer for about 5-7 minutes to allow the tofu to absorb the flavors. Seasoning. Add soy sauce, sugar, and salt. Adjust to taste. Thicken the sauce. Optional. If you prefer a thicker sauce, you can dissolve the cornstarch in a little water and add it to the pan. Stir well and bring to a boil briefly until the sauce thickens. Serve. Serve mapo tofu hot, garnished with spring onions and optionally fresh coriander leaves. Mapo tofu is a hearty and spicy Sichuan dish known for its rich sauce and combination of tofu and ground beef. This recipe offers an authentic preparation of this popular Chinese dish and allows you to enjoy the exciting flavors of Sichuan cuisine at home. Adjust the amount of chili paste to achieve your desired spiciness. Serve mapo tofu with steamed rice for a delicious meal. Chicken cashew stir fry. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the marinade. 500 grams chicken breast, cut into thin strips. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 teaspoon cornflour or cornstarch. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 garlic clove, chopped. 1 teaspoon ginger, grated. For the sauce. 1/4 cup chicken broth or vegetable broth. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. For the vegetables. 1 cup broccoli florets. 1 red bell pepper, cut into strips. 1 yellow bell pepper, cut into strips. 1 cup cashew nuts, roasted. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. Preparation. Marinate the chicken. Place the chicken breast strips in a bowl and marinate them with soy sauce, corn flour or cornstarch, sesame oil, minced garlic, and grated ginger. Let the chicken marinate for about 15 minutes. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, combine the chicken broth, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, and sesame oil. Set the sauce aside. Prepare the vegetables. Blanch the broccoli florets in boiling water for about 2-3 minutes, until tender but still crunchy. Then cool in cold water and drain. Prepare the bell pepper strips. Stir fry. Heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet or wok over high heat. Add the marinated chicken breast strips and stir fry for about 2-3 minutes, until no longer pink. Remove the chicken from the skillet and set aside. Sauté vegetables. In the same pan, sauté the prepared vegetables, broccoli and bell peppers, and stir for about 3-4 minutes until lightly browned. Add chicken and sauce. Return the cooked chicken to the pan and pour the prepared sauce over the entire dish. Stir well and simmer for about 2-3 minutes, until the sauce thickens slightly. Add cashew nuts. Sprinkle the roasted cashew nuts over the dish and stir briefly. Serving. Serve chicken and cashew stir fry hot. Chicken cashew stir fry is a delicious and quick to prepare dish that offers the perfect combination of tender chicken, crunchy cashews, and fresh vegetables. The sweet and salty sauce gives this dish its signature flavor. Serve it with rice or noodles for a complete meal with an Asian flair. Vegetables in oyster sauce. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 onion, cut into rings, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 1 teaspoon ginger, grated, 2 cups mixed vegetables, for example, broccoli, carrots, bell peppers, snow peas, cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 stroke 4 cup oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon cornstarch, optional to thicken the sauce. Spring onions or coriander leaves for garnishing, optional. Cooked rice or noodles to serve. Preparation. Prepare vegetables. Cut the vegetables of your choice into bite-sized pieces. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, combine the oyster sauce, soy sauce, and sugar. If you prefer a thicker sauce, you can dissolve the cornstarch in a little water and add it to the sauce. Stir fry. Heat the vegetable oil in a wok or large frying pan. Add the onion rings, chopped garlic, and grated ginger and stir fry briefly until fragrant. Sauté vegetables. Add the prepared vegetables to the pan and sauté for about 3-5 minutes, stirring until tender but still crisp. Add the sauce. Pour the prepared oyster sauce mixture over the vegetables. Stir well to ensure the vegetables are evenly coated with the sauce. Thicken the sauce. Optional. If you want to thicken the sauce, let the dish simmer for a few minutes until the sauce thickens slightly. Serving. Serve hot vegetables in oyster sauce, garnished with spring onions or coriander leaves, if desired. Serve with cooked rice or noodles. Vegetables in oyster sauce is a simple yet delicious vegetarian dish that's perfect as a main course or side dish. The savory and salty oyster sauce adds a rich flavor to the vegetables. You can vary the vegetables according to season and preference for a colorful mix. Serve with rice or noodles for a complete meal. Red Thai curry. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the curry paste, 2 red chilies, deseeded and chopped. Adjust the amount depending on your desired spiciness. 2 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 shallot, chopped. 1 teaspoon lemongrass, chopped, optional. 1 teaspoon ginger, chopped. 1 teaspoon coriander seeds, ground. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon paprika powder. 1 teaspoon shrimp paste, optional. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. For the curry, 400 milliliters coconut milk. 2 kaffir lime leaves, optional. 500 grams chicken breast or tofu, cut into cubes, depending on your preference. 2 cups mixed vegetables, for example, peppers, snow peas, carrots, cut into bite-sized pieces. 2 tablespoons fish sauce or soy sauce, for a vegetarian version. 1 teaspoon sugar. Fresh coriander leaves for garnishing, optional. Cooked rice to serve. Preparation. For the curry paste, in a mortar or food processor, grind the chopped chilies, garlic cloves, shallot, lemongrass, ginger, coriander seeds, cumin, paprika powder and shrimp paste, if using, into a smooth paste. Heat the vegetable oil in a pan and fry the curry paste over medium heat until fragrant. This will take about 2-3 minutes. Set aside. For the curry, in a large saucepan, heat the coconut milk and add the kaffir lime leaves, if using. Simmer over medium heat for about 5 minutes to infuse the flavors. Add the prepared curry paste to the coconut milk and stir well. Add the chicken or tofu and simmer for 5-7 minutes until cooked through. Add the mixed vegetables and simmer for another 3-5 minutes until tender but still crunchy. Add fish sauce or soy sauce and sugar. Adjust to taste. Serve the Thai red curry hot, garnished with fresh coriander leaves, if desired. Serve with cooked rice. Thai red curry is a classic Thai dish known for its rich coconut milk base and spicy curry paste. This recipe allows you to enjoy the flavors of Thailand in your own home. You can adjust the spiciness to your liking by varying the amount of chili peppers in the curry paste. Serve the curry with rice for a delicious and filling main course. Bibimbap, Korean rice bowl, for 4 servings. Ingredients. For the bibimbap sauce, 1/4 cup gochujang, Korean fermented chili paste, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon sugar, 2 garlic cloves, chopped, 1 teaspoon grated ginger. For the bibimbap ingredients, 2 cups cooked jasmine rice, 200 grams minced beef or tofu, seasoned and fried, 2 cups mixed vegetables, for example, spinach, carrots, zucchini, mushrooms, blanched and seasoned, 2 eggs, fried, 1 cup kimchi, Korean fermented vegetables, sesame seeds for garnishing, spring onions, thinly sliced, for garnish. Preparation. For the bibimbap sauce, in a small bowl, combine gochujang, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, sugar, minced garlic, and grated ginger. Set aside. For the bibimbap ingredients, divide the cooked rice evenly among 4 serving plates. Arrange the fried ground beef or tofu in the center of the rice. Arrange the blanched and seasoned vegetables around the meat or tofu on the rice. Place a fried egg in the center of each bowl, the kimchi on one side of the bowl. Compilation. The prepared bibimbap sauce over the rice bowls. Use more or less sauce to taste. Garnish the bowls with sesame seeds and spring onions. To eat, gently mix the ingredients in the bowl to distribute the sauce evenly. Bibimbap is a Korean dish consisting of rice and a variety of vegetables, meat, or tofu, along with a spicy gochujang sauce. This dish is characterized by its colorful ingredients and blend of flavors. Everyone can customize their bibimbap bowl to their own taste and mix everything thoroughly before eating. This recipe offers an easy way to make Korean bibimbap at home and enjoy the delicious flavors of Korean cuisine. General Tso's chicken. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the chicken: 500 grams chicken breast, cut into small cubes. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon pepper. 1 teaspoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 egg, lightly beaten. 1 stroke 2 cup corn flour or cornstarch. Vegetable oil for frying. For the General Tso sauce: 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 2 tablespoons rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons chicken broth. 2 tablespoons sugar. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon corn flour or cornstarch. 2 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 teaspoon fresh ginger, grated. 2-3 dried chili peppers, optional, for spice. Spring onions, thinly sliced, for garnish. Sesame seeds for garnishing. Preparation. For the chicken: marinate the chicken cubes in a bowl with salt, pepper, soy sauce, sesame oil, and beaten egg. Let rest for at least 15 minutes. Pour the cornstarch or cornflour onto a plate. Toss the marinated chicken cubes in it until they are well coated. Heat sufficient vegetable oil in a pan or wok. Fry the chicken cubes in batches until golden brown and crispy. Drain on kitchen paper. For the General Tso sauce: in a small bowl, combine soy sauce, rice vinegar, chicken broth, sugar, sesame oil, and cornflour or cornstarch until no lumps remain. Heat a tablespoon of vegetable oil in a wok or frying pan. Add chopped garlic, ginger, and dried chilies, if using, and fry briefly until fragrant. Pour the prepared sauce into the pan and simmer, stirring constantly, until it thickens. Add the fried chicken cubes to the sauce in the pan and mix well to coat them with the sauce. To serve: arrange the General Tso's chicken on a serving plate. Garnish with spring onions and sesame seeds. Serve hot and enjoy. General Tso's chicken is a popular Chinese dish known for its crispy chicken pieces in a spicy sauce. With this recipe, you can make this delicious dish at home and enjoy the flavors of Chinese cuisine. The combination of crispy chicken and spicy sauce is irresistible. Adjust the amount of dried chilies to achieve your desired level of heat. Serve General Tso's chicken with rice for a complete meal. 8 treasures. Ba Bao Fan. 8 treasures. Ba Bao Fan is a delicious Chinese rice dish traditionally made up of 8 different ingredients or treasures laid out on a fragrant. This dish is known for its variety and rich flavors. Here's a recipe for how to prepare 8 treasures. Ingredients. For the rice: 2 cups sticky rice, also known as glutinous rice or sticky rice. 1 cups water. For the filling: 100 grams minced meat, pork, beef or chicken. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon rice wine or shaoxing wine, optional. 1 teaspoon cornstarch or cornstarch. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 2 cup mixed vegetables, for example peas, carrots, water chestnuts, mushrooms, diced. 2 cup shrimp or crab, cooked and chopped. 2 cup roasted peanuts, coarsely chopped. 2 cup roasted cashews, roughly chopped. 2 cup fresh coriander leaves, chopped. 4 cup green onions, thinly sliced. For the sauce: 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, pinch of white pepper. Preparation: the glutinous rice and drain it in a colander. Then bring it to a boil in a saucepan with 2 cups of water. Reduce the heat to low. Cover the pan and simmer for about 15-20 minutes until the rice is sticky and cooked through. Set the rice aside. Fry the minced meat in a pan until cooked through. Then add the soy sauce, rice wine, cornstarch, and sesame oil and mix well. Remove the minced meat from the pan and set aside. In the same pan, briefly sauté the mixed vegetables until tender. Then add the cooked shrimp or crab and continue sautéing for 1-2 minutes. Set aside. For the sauce, mix soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, sesame oil and white pepper in a small bowl. Prepare the roasted peanuts, cashew nuts, fresh coriander leaves and spring onions. Assemble the 8 treasures in a large bowl or on a serving plate. Spread the sticky rice as a base. Then, spread the prepared fillings, minced meat, vegetables, shrimp, or crab, evenly over the rice. Sprinkle the peanuts, cashews, coriander leaves, and spring onions on top. Finally, pour the sauce over the ingredients. Serve the 8 treasures and enjoy. This dish is not only delicious but also a feast for the eyes thanks to its colorful and diverse ingredients. You can customize the ingredients according to your preferences and try different combinations. 8 treasures is perfect as a main course or as part of a festive Chinese banquet. Baked chicken in sweet and sour sauce. Baked chicken in sweet and sour sauce is a popular Chinese dish characterized by its crispy texture and contrasting sweet and sour flavors. Here's a recipe for how to make baked chicken in sweet and sour sauce. Ingredients: for the baked chicken, 500 grams chicken breast, cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 teaspoon soy sauce, 1 egg, 1/2 cup corn flour or cornstarch, vegetable oil for frying. For the sweet and sour sauce, 1/2 cup ketchup, 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon cornstarch or cornstarch, optional to thicken the sauce, 1 green pepper, cut into pieces, 1 red bell pepper, cut into pieces, 1 onion, cut into strips, pineapple pieces, optional, spring onions, thinly sliced, for garnishing. Preparation: for the baked chicken, place the chicken pieces in a bowl and marinate with salt, pepper, soy sauce, and beaten egg. Let rest for at least 15 minutes. Pour the cornstarch or cornflour onto a plate. Toss the marinated chicken pieces in it until evenly coated. Heat enough vegetable oil in a pot or pan. Fry the chicken pieces in batches until golden brown and crispy. Drain on kitchen paper. For the sweet and sour sauce, in a separate pan or saucepan, combine ketchup, apple cider vinegar, sugar, soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. Bring to a boil over medium heat. If you prefer a thicker sauce, you can dissolve the cornstarch or cornstarch in a little water and add it to the sauce. Stir well and bring to a boil briefly until the sauce thickens. Add the sliced green and red peppers and onions to the sauce and simmer for about 3-5 minutes until tender but still crunchy. To serve, arrange the baked chicken on a serving plate. Pour the sweet and sour sauce over the chicken. If desired, scatter pineapple pieces over the dish. Garnish with spring onions. Serve baked chicken in sweet and sour sauce hot, preferably with rice. This dish is a delicious combination of crispy chicken and sweet and sour sauce, blending both sweet and sour flavors. Serve it with rice for a complete Chinese meal. If you prefer a fruitier flavor, you can also add pineapple chunks. Adjust the amount of sauce to achieve your desired taste and consistency. Chapter 4. Side Dishes and Salads. Welcome to Chapter 4 of our cookbook. Here, we delve into the world of side dishes and salads that provide the perfect accompaniment to Asian main courses. These dishes are not only delicious, but also complement the main courses in a variety of ways. Join us on a culinary journey through the diversity of flavors and textures that Asian cuisine has to offer. In this chapter, you'll find recipes for refreshing salads and hearty side dishes influenced by various Asian culinary inspirations. From crisp vegetable salads with spicy dressings to fragrant jasmine rice and crispy spring onion pancakes, these side dishes and salads are perfectly suited to highlight the flavors of your main dishes. Whether you're looking for a light side dish for your favorite curry or want to enjoy a salad as a main course, we have the recipes that will delight your palate. Be inspired by the inspiring flavors of Asia and discover how diverse and delicious side dishes and salads can be. Join us on this culinary journey and let yourself be enchanted by the flavors of Asia. We hope you enjoy our recipes in this chapter and incorporate them into your own culinary adventures. Happy cooking and exploring. Sushi rice. For 4 servings. Ingredients. 2 cups sushi rice. 2. 1/4 cups water. 1/4 cup rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. Preparation. Rinse the sushi rice thoroughly in a sieve under cold water until the water runs clear. Place the cleaned rice in a pot with 2. 1/4 cups of water and bring to a boil. Once the water boils, reduce the heat to low. Put the lid on and let the rice simmer for about 15-20 minutes until it is cooked and the water has been completely absorbed. In a small pan, heat the rice vinegar, sugar and salt until the sugar and salt have completely dissolved. Place the cooked rice in a large shallow bowl or wooden bowl. Pour the rice vinegar mixture over the warm rice. Using a wooden spoon or rice spatula, gently fluff the rice and evenly fold in the rice vinegar mixture. Be careful not to crush the rice. Allow the sushi rice to cool to room temperature, stirring occasionally. This may take about 30 minutes. Prepared sushi rice is the perfect base for preparing sushi rolls, maki, nigiri, or sashimi. The rice's slightly sweet and slightly salty flavor makes it an essential ingredient in any sushi dish. You can also use this rice for other Japanese dishes or simply enjoy it as a side dish with fish or vegetables. Kimchi. For about 1 liter of kimchi. Ingredients. 1 medium Chinese cabbage. 2 carrots, peeled and cut into thin strips. 1 radish. Daikon radish, peeled and cut into thin strips. 4 spring onions, cut into small pieces. 3 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 piece of ginger, approximately 5 cm, chopped. 3-4 tablespoons fish sauce. For a vegetarian version, soy sauce. 2 tablespoons gochugaru, Korean chili powder, more or less depending on your spice preferences. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. Preparation. Halve the Chinese cabbage lengthwise and remove the stem. Cut the leaves into bite-sized pieces. Place the Chinese cabbage pieces in a large bowl and sprinkle generously with salt. Mix the leaves well to ensure they are evenly salted. Rinse the salted Chinese cabbage with cold water and drain thoroughly. Squeeze out any excess water. In a large bowl, combine the chopped Chinese cabbage, carrots, radish and spring onions. In a separate bowl, mix the chopped garlic cloves, ginger, fish sauce, or soy sauce, gochugaru, and sugar into a paste. Pour the paste over the vegetables and mix well until evenly coated. It's best to wear disposable gloves, as the chili powder can be irritating. The prepared kimchi into a clean mason jar or container with a lid. Press the vegetables firmly to prevent any air bubbles from becoming trapped. The kimchi ferment at room temperature for 1-2 days, depending on how sour you like it. After this time, you can store it in the refrigerator. Your homemade kimchi is now ready. Kimchi is not only delicious as a side dish, but also rich in probiotic bacteria that are beneficial for gut health. Enjoy it as a side dish with rice dishes, in soups or sandwiches, or simply as a snack. The flavor will develop over time and become increasingly complex. Cucumber salad with sesame. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cucumbers, peeled and thinly sliced. 1 tablespoon salt. 2 tablespoons roasted sesame seeds. 2 tablespoons rice vinegar. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 2 teaspoon freshly grated ginger. 2 garlic cloves, finely chopped. Optional. A few dashes of sriracha or chili sauce to taste. Optional. Fresh coriander leaves or parsley for garnish. Optional. Preparation. Place the thin cucumber slices in a large bowl and sprinkle generously with salt. Toss the cucumbers well and let them stand for about 15 minutes to release the water, which will make them crisper. While the cucumbers are drawing water, you can prepare the sauce. In a separate bowl, combine the rice vinegar, soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, freshly grated ginger, and minced garlic, if using. If you like it a little spicier, you can also add a few dashes of sriracha or chili sauce. After the cucumbers have released water, squeeze them gently to remove excess liquid. Pour the prepared sauce over the cucumbers and mix well until the cucumbers are evenly covered with the sauce. Sprinkle the toasted sesame seeds over the cucumber salad. Let the cucumber salad sit in the refrigerator for about 10-15 minutes so that the flavors combine and the salad cools down. Garnish with fresh coriander leaves or parsley before serving, if desired. This cucumber salad with sesame is refreshing and has a wonderful combination of sweet, sour, and savory flavors. It's perfect as a side dish to Asian dishes or as a light snack. This salad is easy to prepare and adds an invigorating touch to your meals. Enjoy the crunchy freshness of the cucumbers and the umami-rich sesame sauce. Spicy seaweed salad. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 1 cup dried seaweed, wakame. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon roasted sesame seeds. 1 teaspoon sesame seed oil. Toasted sesame oil. 2 teaspoon freshly grated ginger. A few dashes of sriracha or chili sauce to taste. Optional. Spring onions, thinly sliced, for garnishing. Optional. Preparation. Place the dried seaweed in a large bowl and cover with cold water and let it soak for about 10-15 minutes until soft. While the seaweed is soaking, you can prepare the dressing. In a separate bowl, combine the soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, sugar, toasted sesame seeds, sesame seed oil, freshly grated ginger, and sriracha if using. The sauce should be well balanced, sweet, salty, and slightly spicy. After soaking, drain the algae well and squeeze out excess water. Pour the prepared sauce over the seaweed and mix gently until the seaweed is evenly covered with the sauce. Let the spicy seaweed salad sit in the refrigerator for about 10-15 minutes to allow the flavors to blend and the salad to cool. Garnish with thinly sliced spring onions before serving, if desired. This spicy seaweed salad is a delicious and healthy side dish or appetizer with a unique umami flavor. It's a great way to incorporate seaweed into your diet, as it's rich in nutrients. The salad is quick and easy to prepare and adds a refreshing touch to your meals. Enjoy the diverse flavors of this spicy seaweed salad. Mung bean sprout salad. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups mung bean sprouts, fresh or canned. 1 carrot, peeled and cut into thin strips. 1 red bell pepper, cut into thin strips. 1 yellow bell pepper, cut into thin strips. 1 stroke 2 cucumber, peeled and thinly sliced. 1 small red onion, cut into thin rings. 2-3 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 teaspoon roasted sesame seeds. Fresh coriander leaves or parsley for garnish. Optional. Preparation. The mung bean sprouts thoroughly and drain. If you're using fresh mung bean sprouts, you can germinate them yourself by soaking the mung beans overnight, then rinsing and draining them. Let them germinate for about 2-3 days until they reach the desired length. The prepared mung bean sprouts in a large bowl. Add the sliced carrots, red and yellow bell peppers, cucumbers and red onions to the mung bean sprouts. In a separate bowl, mix the soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil and sugar until the sugar has dissolved. Pour the dressing over the salad and mix well until the vegetables and sprouts are evenly coated with the sauce. The mung bean sprout salad sit in the refrigerator for about 10-15 minutes to allow the flavors to blend and the salad to cool. Before serving, garnish with toasted sesame seeds and fresh coriander leaves or parsley, if desired. This mung bean sprout salad is a light and refreshing salad with a variety of textures and flavors. It's perfect as a side dish or appetizer and is a healthy option for a light meal. The soy sauce, rice vinegar, and sesame oil give this salad a spicy kick, while the vegetables and mung bean sprouts add crunch and freshness. Enjoy this delicious salad as part of your Asian meal. Pickled vegetables. For 4 servings. Ingredients: various vegetables of your choice, such as carrots, radishes, cucumbers, peppers, cauliflower, etc. 1 cup rice vinegar. 1 stroke 2 cup water. 1 stroke 4 cup sugar. 1 tablespoon salt. 1 teaspoon mustard seeds. 1 teaspoon cumin seeds. 1 teaspoon pink peppercorns. Optional. 2-3 garlic cloves, lightly crushed. A few sprigs of fresh dill or coriander. Optional. Preparation. Wash your chosen vegetables thoroughly and cut them into bite-sized pieces or strips. If you're using larger vegetables like carrots, you can also peel them and slice them thinly. Layer the prepared vegetables in clean jars or containers with lids. If you're using different vegetables, you can mix them up. In a saucepan, heat the rice vinegar, water, sugar, salt, mustard seeds, cumin seeds, and pink peppercorns, if using. Stir the mixture until the sugar and salt are completely dissolved. Add the garlic cloves and fresh dill or coriander sprigs, if using, to the jars with the vegetables. Pour the hot vinegar mixture over the vegetables in the jars so that the vegetables are completely covered. Close the jars tightly and let them cool at room temperature. Once the jars have cooled, place them in the refrigerator and let the pickled vegetables sit for at least 24 hours before enjoying. The pickled vegetables can be served as a refreshing side dish to many Asian dishes or simply enjoyed as a snack. It's a great way to preserve seasonal vegetables and enhance their flavor. The pickled vegetables keep well in the refrigerator and can be stored for several weeks. Edamame salad. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups edamame Japanese green soybeans, frozen or fresh. 1 red bell pepper, diced. 1 yellow bell pepper, diced. 1 cup frozen corn flakes. 1 stroke 2 cup red onion, finely chopped. 1 stroke 4 cup fresh cilantro leaves, chopped. Juice of 2 limes. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon honey or maple syrup. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon freshly grated ginger. 1 garlic clove, chopped. Salt and pepper to taste. Preparation. If using frozen edamame, cook according to the package directions until tender. If using fresh edamame, cook in lightly salted water until tender, usually about 3-4 minutes. Drain and set aside. In a large bowl, combine the cooked and cooled edamame, diced red and yellow bell peppers, frozen corn slivers, chopped red onion, and fresh cilantro leaves. In a separate bowl, combine the lime juice, soy sauce, honey or maple syrup, sesame oil, freshly grated ginger, and minced garlic. Stir well until the ingredients are well combined. The dressing over the edamame salad and mix gently until the vegetables are evenly coated with the dressing. The edamame salad sit in the refrigerator before serving so that the flavors combine and the salad cools down. Season with salt and pepper to taste. This edamame salad is light, refreshing, and packed with healthy ingredients. It's perfect as a side dish to many Asian dishes or as a light snack. The combination of edamame, bell peppers, corn slivers, and the tangy lime dressing gives this salad a great flavor boost. Enjoy the crunch of the edamame and the freshness of this delicious salad. Egg noodle salad. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 200 grams egg noodles, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 red bell pepper, diced, 1 green pepper, diced, 1 carrot, peeled and cut into thin strips, 2 spring onions, cut into thin rings, 1 stroke 4 cup fresh cilantro leaves, chopped, 1 stroke 4 cup roasted peanuts, coarsely chopped, juice of 2 limes, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon fish sauce, optional, for a non-vegetarian version, 1 tablespoon honey or maple syrup, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, 1 teaspoon freshly grated ginger, 1 garlic clove, chopped, salt and pepper to taste. Preparation. Cook the egg noodles according to the package directions until al dente. Drain and rinse with cold water to stop the cooking process. Toss with 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to prevent the noodles from sticking together and set aside. In a large bowl, combine the diced red and green bell peppers, carrot strips, spring onions, chopped cilantro, and roasted peanuts. In a separate bowl, combine the lime juice, soy sauce, fish sauce, if using, honey or maple syrup, sesame oil, freshly grated ginger, and minced garlic. Stir well until the ingredients are well combined. Pour the dressing over the vegetables and pasta in the bowl and mix well until the ingredients are evenly coated with the dressing. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Let the egg noodle salad sit in the refrigerator before serving so that the flavors blend and the salad cools down. This egg noodle salad is a delicious and refreshing salad that's perfect as a side dish to many Asian dishes or can be enjoyed as a standalone main course. The combination of egg noodles, fresh vegetables, cilantro, and tangy lime dressing gives this salad a rich flavor. The peanuts add a crispy crunch, while the dressing is sweet, salty, and sour. This salad is a great addition to your Asian food repertoire. Egg fried rice. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups cooked jasmine rice, cold, preferably from the day before. 2 eggs. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 onion, finely chopped. 2 garlic cloves, chopped. 1 carrot, diced. 1 cup frozen peas. 2 spring onions, cut into thin rings. 2-3 tablespoons soy sauce. Salt and pepper to taste. Optional. 1 teaspoon ginger, finely chopped. Preparation: whisk the eggs in a bowl and season with salt and pepper. Heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet or wok over medium heat. Add the beaten eggs to the pan and stir until set. Break the set eggs into small pieces and remove from the pan. Set aside. In the same pan, add more vegetable oil if needed. Sauté the chopped onion, garlic, and ginger, if using, until fragrant and translucent. Add the diced carrot and continue frying until tender, usually about 3-5 minutes. Add the cold, cooked rice and mix well with the vegetables. Increase the heat slightly. Stir the frozen peas and spring onions into the rice and continue frying until the peas have thawed and the spring onions are soft. Return the set eggs to the pan and mix well. The soy sauce over the egg fried rice and stir well until the rice is evenly coated. Adjust the taste and add more soy sauce if desired. Serve the egg rice hot. Egg fried rice is a simple yet delicious dish popular in many Asian cuisines. This recipe combines the mild flavor of rice with eggs and a variety of vegetables. It's perfect as a side dish or as a standalone main course. You can vary the ingredients according to your preferences, adding things like shrimp, chicken, or tofu to create a unique flavor. Coleslaw. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 1 small white cabbage, finely shredded or cut into thin strips. 1 carrot, peeled and coarsely grated. 1/2 red onion, very thinly sliced. 1/4 cup fresh parsley, chopped. 1/4 cup white wine vinegar. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 1 tablespoon sugar. 1 teaspoon mustard. Salt and pepper to taste. Preparation: place the shredded or chopped white cabbage in a large bowl. Add the grated carrot, thinly sliced red onion and chopped parsley. In a separate small bowl, mix the white wine vinegar, olive oil, sugar and mustard until the sugar has dissolved. Pour the dressing over the coleslaw and mix well until the vegetables are evenly coated with the dressing. Season with salt and pepper to taste. You can add more sugar or vinegar to adjust the flavor, depending on your preference. Let the coleslaw sit in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to blend and the salad to cool. This coleslaw is a classic side dish that pairs well with many Asian dishes and grilled foods. It's refreshing and has a tangy, acidic flavor. The combination of white cabbage, carrots, red onions, and fresh parsley gives this salad an interesting texture and flavor. The white wine vinegar provides a pleasant acidity, while the sugar adds a hint of sweetness. This coleslaw is easy to prepare and a great addition to your Asian cooking repertoire. Chapter 5. Sushi Creations. Sushi, an art of creation. Sushi is undoubtedly one of the most iconic and fascinating dishes in Japanese cuisine. This chapter introduces you to the artful world of sushi creations, where fresh ingredients, precision, and creativity blend in unique ways. From classic sushi rolls to modern and innovative variations, this chapter will explore a wide range of sushi dishes, both traditional and contemporary. The art of sushi. Sushi is not only a culinary experience, but also an art form. Preparing sushi requires years of practice and dedication to achieve the perfect balance between rice, fish, and other ingredients. It's an art in which precision and aesthetics are equally important. The basics of sushi. Before we delve into the world of sushi creations, it's important to understand the basics. Sushi consists of rice, often seasoned with rice vinegar, sugar, and salt, as well as fresh fish, seafood, or vegetables. The different types of sushi are often categorized by their preparation method. Nigiri sushi, hand-shaped rice on which raw fish or seafood is placed. Maki sushi, rolls wrapped in nori, roasted seaweed sheets, containing rice, fish, and vegetables. Sashimi, thin slices of raw fish or seafood, often served with soy sauce and wasabi. Temaki sushi, hand rolls in which ingredients are wrapped in a nori sheet and eaten by hand. Uramaki sushi, rolls with rice on the outside and filling on the inside, often garnished with sesame, fish roe or avocado. The sushi creations. In this chapter, we'll explore a variety of sushi creations, ranging from traditional to innovative. Here are some of the dishes you can expect. Classic nigiri sushi. We will learn how to create the perfect rice shape for nigiri sushi and use different types of fish and seafood to create delicious nigiri sushi. Maki sushi variations. From the popular California rolls to tempura rolls, we will explore the art of rolling maki sushi and try different combinations of fish, vegetables, and sauces. Sashimi art. We will learn how to cut raw fish or seafood into thin, elegant slices and serve them with soy sauce and wasabi. Temaki sushi at home. Making temaki sushi is easy and fun. We'll learn how to make the best hand rolls with fresh fish, vegetables, and rice. Modern sushi creations. This is where we let our creativity run wild. From fusion sushi to vegetarian sushi creations, we'll explore new flavors and textures. Sushi decoration. Aesthetics are an essential part of sushi. We'll learn how to present sushi beautifully and use traditional decoration techniques. The role of creativity. While we've mastered traditional sushi creations, we encourage you to be creative and create your own variations. Sushi is a culinary canvas on which you can explore your imagination and flavor combinations. Experiment with different fish, vegetables, sauces, and spices to create unique sushi creations that delight your palate. Enjoy sushi at home. Making sushi at home can be a fun and satisfying experience. You have control over the ingredients and can customize the sushi to your liking. You can also invite family and friends over for a sushi party. Prepare to immerse yourself in the fascinating world of sushi creations. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced sushi chef, you're sure to find inspiration in this chapter to create delicious and artistic sushi dishes. Let's begin the journey and explore the art of sushi together. California rolls. For 4 rolls, about 32 pieces. Ingredients: 1 cup sashi rice, 1 sheet of nori, roasted seaweed sheets, 1/2 avocado, cut into thin strips, 1/2 cucumber, cut into thin strips, 100 grams surimi imitation crab meat, cut into thin strips, black sesame seeds, optional, for decoration, soy sauce, wasabi and pickled ginger to serve. Preparation: cook the sashi rice according to the package instructions and let it cool, making sure the rice isn't too sticky. A bamboo sashi mat, makasu, with cling film to prevent it from sticking. The nori sheet on the sashi mat with the shiny side facing down. Lightly moisten your hands and spread a thin layer of sashi rice evenly over the nori, leaving about 1 centimeter of nori free at the top edge. A strip of avocado, cucumber and surimi horizontally on the rice, about 1/3 from the bottom edge. Using the sashi mat, carefully roll up the nori with the fillings, pressing gently to compress the fillings. Using a sharp, slightly damp knife, cut the California roll into about 8 pieces. Sprinkle the rolls with black sesame seeds, if desired, and serve with soy sauce, wasabi and pickled ginger. California rolls are a popular and accessible style of sashi, perfect for beginners who want to make sashi at home. The combination of creamy avocado, refreshing cucumber, and surimi in nori and rice makes these rolls a delicious and light option. Enjoy them as an appetizer or as part of a sashi feast. Sashimi specialties. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 200 grams fresh tuna, 200 grams fresh salmon, 200 grams fresh scallops, optional, fresh ginger, thinly sliced, wasabi paste, soy sauce, a few sprigs of fresh coriander or parsley, for decoration, optional, lemon wedges, for garnishing, optional. Preparation: cut the fresh fish fillets into thin, even slices on a clean cutting board. Use a sharp knife to achieve precise cuts. Arrange the thin slices on a serving plate. You can present them in an elegant arrangement. Cut the fresh ginger into thin slices and place it on the plate as a side dish to the sashimi. Ladle soy sauce into small bowls and serve wasabi paste on a separate plate. Guests can create their own dips by mixing soy sauce and wasabi to taste. If you wish, you can garnish the sashimi slices with fresh cilantro or parsley leaves and lemon wedges to add an additional dimension of flavor and visual presentation. Serve the sashimi immediately while it's fresh. You can enjoy it as an appetizer or as part of a larger sashi feast. Sashimi is a delicacy that showcases the natural flavors and textures of fresh fish and seafood. It's often served with soy sauce and wasabi and can be enjoyed with a variety of dips and side dishes, depending on your preferences. This dish requires high-quality ingredients and precise cutting techniques to achieve the best results. Using fresh tuna, salmon, and scallops, optional, you can create an impressive array of sashimi specialties that are sure to delight your guests. Nigiri sashi. For 4 servings, about 16 pieces. Ingredients: 1 cup sashi rice, 4 sheets of nori, roasted seaweed sheets, 200 grams fresh tuna, cut into thin strips, 200 grams fresh salmon, cut into thin strips, soy sauce, wasabi paste, a few sprigs of fresh coriander or parsley, for decoration, optional, lemon wedges, for garnishing, optional. Preparation: cook the sashi rice according to the package instructions and let it cool, Lightly shape the rice with moistened hands into small oval portions. Cut the nori sheets into 2x4 cm strips. A small dollop of wasabi paste on each rice oval and place a strip of fresh tuna or salmon on top. Wrap a strip of nori around the rice and fish oval and press lightly to secure it. Make sure the nori doesn't wrap the filling too tightly. The nigiri sushi on a serving plate. You can present them in an attractive arrangement. Ladle soy sauce into small bowls and serve additional wasabi paste on a separate plate. Guests can create their own dips by mixing soy sauce and wasabi to taste. If you want, you can garnish nigiri sushi with fresh cilantro or parsley leaves and lemon wedges to add an extra dimension of flavor and visual presentation. Serve the eat nigiri sushi right away while it's fresh. You can enjoy it as an appetizer or as part of a larger sushi feast. Nigiri sushi is a classic sushi variation in which fresh fish or seafood is placed on hand-formed rice. These delicious little bites are easy to prepare and allow you to enjoy the best flavors of fish and rice. With fresh tuna, salmon, and a dash of wasabi, you can create delicious prepare nigiri sushi that will impress your guests. Serve it as part of a sushi feast or as an elegant appetizer for special occasions. Tempura rolls. For 4 rolls, about 32 pieces. Ingredients: 1 cup sushi rice, 4 sheets of nori, roasted seaweed sheets, 8 tempura prawns, slightly cooled, 1/2 avocado, cut into thin strips, 1/2 cucumber, cut into thin strips, spring onions, cut into thin strips, optional, soy sauce, wasabi paste, a few sprigs of fresh coriander or parsley, for decoration, optional, lemon wedges, for garnishing, optional, for the tempura batter, 1 cup tempura flour, 1 egg, 1 cup ice cold water, ice cubes. Preparation: cook the sushi rice according to the package instructions and let it cool. Lightly shape the rice with moistened hands into small oval portions. Fry the tempura shrimp according to the package instructions until crispy and golden brown. Drain on paper towels and let cool slightly. To make the tempura batter, combine the tempura flour, egg, and ice-cold water in a bowl until smooth. Add a few ice cubes to keep the batter cold. Place a nori sheet on a sushi mat wrapped in cling film. Spread the sushi rice on the nori, leaving about 1 centimeter of the nori free at the top edge. Place the tempura shrimp, avocado, cucumber and spring onions, if using, on top of the rice. Using the sushi mat, carefully roll up the nori with the fillings, pressing gently to compress the fillings. Cut the rolls into 8 pieces and arrange on a serving plate. Serve the tempura rolls immediately while they are crispy. Enjoy them with soy sauce and wasabi to taste. If you like, you can garnish the tempura rolls with fresh cilantro or parsley leaves and lemon wedges to add an extra dimension of flavor and visual presentation. Tempura rolls are a delicious variation of sushi featuring crispy fried shrimp. The combination of crispy tempura, creamy avocado, refreshing cucumber, and other fillings makes these rolls a true delight. You can customize the flavor with soy sauce and wasabi. Serve these tempura rolls as part of a sushi feast or as a special treat for special occasions. Vegan sushi variations. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 1 cup sushi rice, 4 sheets of nori, roasted seaweed sheets, 1 carrot, cut into thin strips, 1/2 avocado, cut into thin strips, 1/2 cucumber, cut into thin strips, 1/2 red bell pepper, cut into thin strips. A few leaves of fresh spinach, briefly blanched. Soy sauce or tamari, gluten-free soy sauce. To serve. Wasabi paste. Pickled ginger. Preparation. Cook the sushi rice according to the package instructions and let it cool. Lightly shape the rice with moistened hands into small oval portions. Place a nori sheet on a sushi mat wrapped in cling film. Spread the sushi rice on the nori, leaving about 1 centimeter of the nori free at the top edge. Place the vegetable strips and the blanched spinach leaves on the rice. Using the sushi mat, carefully roll up the nori with the fillings, pressing gently to compress the fillings. Cut the rolls into 8 pieces and arrange on a serving plate. Serve the vegan sushi variations with soy sauce or tamari, wasabi paste and pickled ginger. Vegan sushi variations are a delicious and healthy option for sushi lovers who prefer plant-based ingredients. In this version, we use fresh vegetables like carrots, avocado, cucumber, red bell pepper, and blanched spinach to create delicious rolls. The result is a colorful and flavorful dish that's perfect as an appetizer or light lunch. Serve these vegan sushi variations with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger for an authentic sushi experience. Sweet sushi desserts. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the sweet sushi rice base, 1 cup sushi rice. 1/4 cup coconut milk, 2 tablespoons sugar, a pinch of salt, a few drops of vanilla extract, optional. For the fillings, strawberries, thinly sliced, bananas, thinly sliced, mangoes, cut into thin strips, fresh mint leaves. For decoration, for the sushi sheets, fruity fruit bars. For example mango or strawberry, or fruit leather. Preparation. Cook the sushi rice according to the package instructions and let it cool. While cooking, heat the coconut milk, sugar, salt, and vanilla extract, if using, in a saucepan over low heat until the sugar is completely dissolved. Mix the cooled rice with the coconut milk mixture until evenly incorporated. Let the rice cool slightly until it's manageable. Place a small piece of fruit leather or a fruity fruit bar on a clean surface. Place a tablespoon of the sweet sushi rice mixture onto the fruit leather and flatten slightly. Place a slice of strawberry, banana or mango on the rice. Carefully roll the fruit leather around the filling to form a small sushi roll. Repeat this process to make several sweet sushi rolls with different fruit fillings. Arrange the sushi desserts on a serving plate and garnish with fresh mint leaves. Sweet sushi desserts are a delicious way to take the sushi experience to the next level. These desserts are easy to prepare and feature a variety of fresh fruit fillings to please every palate. The fruit leather or fruit bars serve as sushi leaves, giving these desserts an authentic look. Serve these sweet sushi desserts as the perfect finishing touch to a sushi feast or as a refreshing after-dinner treat. Enjoy the creativity and flavor of these unique desserts. Chapter 6. Desserts and Sweets. The sweet finale of your Asian culinary journey. In this chapter, we delve into the enticing world of Asian desserts and sweets. Asian cuisine is known not only for its savory dishes and sophisticated flavors, but also for its fascinating and diverse sweet creations. From creamy puddings to crispy pastries, we'll explore some of the most delicious and unforgettable desserts Asian cuisine has to offer. The magic of flavors. Asian desserts are famous for their subtle, balanced, and often surprising flavors. They often combine sweet, salty, sour, and umami notes into a harmonious explosion of flavors. Ginger, coconut, sesame, green tea, rice, and tropical fruits are just some of the key ingredients used in many Asian desserts and responsible for the unique flavor combinations. Cultural diversity. Asia is a vast continent with an incredible diversity of cultures, and this cultural diversity is reflected in its desserts. Every country and region in Asia has its own traditional sweets and pastries, often closely linked to the holidays, festivals, and customs of that region. In this chapter, we'll explore some of these regional delicacies. The play of textures. Asian desserts are also known for their intriguing textures. While some desserts are creamy and smooth, others offer an exciting interplay between crunchy and chewy, as is the case with mochi, a popular Japanese dessert. It's this variety of textures that gives Asian desserts their special appeal. The art of presentation. Presentation plays a crucial role in Asian cuisine, and desserts are no exception. Asian desserts are often artfully decorated and presented in beautiful tableware or on traditional serving platters. Visual aesthetics are just as important as taste, and eating is definitely a feast for the eyes. From classics to modernity. In this chapter, we'll explore a wide range of Asian desserts and sweets, ranging from classic recipes to modern interpretations. Here are some of the desserts you'll find in this chapter. Mochi. These chewy rice cakes come in many different flavors and offer a unique play of textures. Tiramisu with matcha, an Asian variation of the popular Italian dessert, where green tea, matcha, sets the tone. Mango sticky rice. A Thai dessert that combines sweet sticky rice with ripe mangoes and a coconut sauce. Sesame balls. Crispy balls made of sesame and sticky rice, often with a sweet filling. Egg tarts. A popular treat in Hong Kong and Macau, consisting of a buttery pastry shell and a creamy egg filling. Daifuku. A Japanese sweet made from mochi dough with various fillings such as anko, sweet adzuki bean paste. Jelly flavors. Asian jellies are refreshing and often flavored with fruit flavors such as lychee, guava, or rose water. Rice cake. A popular dessert in many Asian countries, available in a variety of shapes and flavors. For beginners and advanced learners. Whether you're already familiar with the world of Asian desserts or just starting out, you'll find inspiring recipes in this chapter. We'll feature both simple recipes for beginners and more challenging creations for experienced bakers and cooks. Preparing Asian desserts can be a rewarding and creative culinary journey. The joy of sharing. Asian desserts are often meant to be shared and enjoyed in company. They are perfect for social occasions, family gatherings, or simply to celebrate life. In this chapter, you'll discover that many recipes can be easily adapted to make larger batches, allowing you to share your sweet creations with family and friends. The sweet journey begins. This chapter will begin an unforgettable journey through the world of Asian desserts and sweets. Whether you're looking for a sweet ending to your Asian feast or simply craving a delicious sweet treat, these desserts will delight you. Mochi ice cream. Ingredients. 1 cup mochi rice flour, 4 cup sugar, 1 cup water, starch or potato starch. For dusting, 4 scoops of ice cream of your choice, for example vanilla, strawberry, green tea, whipped cream, optional. For decoration, fresh fruit, for garnishing, optional. Preparation. In a saucepan, combine the mochi rice flour, sugar, and water. Stir thoroughly until the sugar is completely dissolved. Heat the mochi mixture over medium heat, stirring constantly. The mixture will gradually thicken and become stickier. Once the mochi mixture has reached a firm, sticky consistency, similar to Play-Doh, remove it from the heat and let it cool slightly. Dust a clean work surface generously with starch or potato starch to prevent sticking. Divide the mochi mixture into 4 equal portions. Each portion of mochi mixture and place a scoop of ice cream of your choice in the center. Wrap the mochi mixture around the ice cream until it is completely covered and shape it into a smooth ball. Repeat this process until you have 4 mochi ice cream balls. Serve the mochi ice cream immediately and garnish it with whipped cream and fresh fruit as desired. Mochi ice cream is a delicious Asian dessert consisting of ice cream served in a soft and sticky rice flour coating made from mochi. This combination of warm and soft mochi with cold ice cream creates a unique taste experience. You can choose your favorite flavor of ice cream for the mochi filling and garnish it with whipped cream and fresh fruit, if desired. This dessert is perfect for warm days and is sure to delight your senses. Sesame balls. For about 12 balls. Ingredients: 1 cup roasted sesame seeds. 1/2 cup glutinous rice. Sticky rice. 1/4 cup water. 1/2 cup sugar. A pinch of salt. Vegetable oil for frying. Preparation: the glutinous rice in cold water for at least 2 hours or overnight. Drain the soaked rice and process it in a blender or food processor until it forms a smooth, sticky paste. You can add a little water if the paste is too thick. In a saucepan, combine the sugar, salt, and 1/4 cup water. Bring to a boil and stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Toast the sesame seeds in a dry pan over medium heat until light golden brown and fragrant. Be careful not to burn the sesame seeds. Remove from heat and let cool. Add the sesame seeds to the rice paste and mix thoroughly until evenly distributed. Form the mixture into small balls, about the size of ping pong balls. Heat enough vegetable oil in a pan to fry the sesame balls. The oil should be about 180 degrees Celsius. Carefully place the sesame balls into the hot oil and fry until golden brown and crispy. This usually only takes about 2-3 minutes. Be careful not to overfill the balls to ensure even browning. Remove the sesame balls from the oil with a slotted spoon and drain on kitchen paper to remove excess oil. Allow the sesame balls to cool before enjoying. They keep best if consumed within 1-2 days of preparation. Sesame balls are a popular Asian sweet known for their crunchy texture and rich sesame flavor. These little balls are easy to prepare and offer a unique taste experience. The combination of sweet rice paste and toasted sesame seeds gives these balls a wonderful depth of flavor. Enjoy them as a snack or dessert and share the joy of this delicious traditional treat. Matcha tiramisu. For 6 servings. Ingredients: for the matcha cream, 2 teaspoons of matcha powder, 2 tablespoons of hot water, 250 grams mascarpone cheese, 1/2 cup powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 cup heavy cream. For the coffee mixture, 1 cup of strong espresso or very strong coffee, cooled, 2 tablespoons coffee liqueur, optional. For the compilation, 1 pack of ladderfingers, approximately 24 pieces. Cocoa powder for dusting. Matcha powder for dusting. Preparation: in a small bowl, combine the matcha powder and hot water to form a smooth paste. Set aside to cool. In a separate bowl, mix the mascarpone cheese, powdered sugar and vanilla extract until smooth. In another bowl, Whip the heavy cream until stiff peaks form. The matcha paste into the mascarpone mixture until evenly distributed. Gently fold the whipped cream into the matcha and mascarpone mixture until well blended. Make sure the cream remains nice and fluffy. In a shallow bowl, mix the cooled espresso or coffee with the coffee liqueur. If using, briefly dip the ladder fingers into the coffee mixture and place them in a serving bowl or glasses to form a first layer. Half of the matcha cream over the first layer of ladder fingers and smooth it out. Place another layer of ladder fingers over the cream and press in lightly. The remaining matcha cream over the second layer of ladder fingers and smooth it out. Let the tiramisu rest in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours or overnight so that the flavors can develop well. Before serving, dust the tiramisu with cocoa powder and a pinch of matcha powder. Enjoy your delicious matcha tiramisu as a sweet end to your Asian meal. Matcha tiramisu is a refreshing and sophisticated twist on the classic Italian dessert. The matcha powder gives this tiramisu a unique aroma and a beautiful green color. The combination of creamy matcha mascarpone cream and soaked ladder fingers makes this dessert an unforgettable treat. Serve it on special occasions or simply to treat yourself and your guests. Mango sticky rice. For 4 servings. Ingredients. For the sticky rice. 1 cup sticky rice. Glutinous rice. 1 cup coconut milk. 1/2 cup sugar. 1/2 teaspoons salt. For the mango topping. 2 ripe mangoes. Peeled, pitted and cut into thin strips. Coconut milk. For garnishing. Roasted sesame seeds. For garnish. Optional. Preparation. Soak the sticky rice in cold water for at least 4 hours or overnight. Drain the soaked rice and place it in a steamer basket or sieve. Bring a large pot of water to a boil and place the steamer basket over the boiling water. Steam the rice in the steamer basket for 30-40 minutes, until it is soft and sticky. Stir occasionally during steaming. In a small saucepan, heat the coconut milk, sugar, and salt. Stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Remove the mixture from the heat. Place the cooked sticky rice in a large bowl and pour the coconut milk mixture over it. Stir gently until the rice absorbs the liquid and becomes sticky. The mango slices on the sticky rice. The mango sticky rice dish with additional coconut milk and sprinkle with toasted sesame seeds, if desired. Serve the mango sticky rice warm or at room temperature as a delicious dessert or snack. Mango sticky rice, also known as Keo News Mamung, also known in Thailand, is a delicious Asian dessert that combines the sweet freshness of mangoes with the sticky and slightly sweet taste of rice and coconut milk. This dish is popular in many countries in Southeast Asia and is often enjoyed during mango season. The combination of sticky rice, sweet coconut milk, and fresh mango slices makes it a refreshing and delicious dessert. Perfect for warm days. Enjoy the flavor explosion of this dessert that is sweet, sticky, and simply irresistible. Bubble tea. For 2 servings. Ingredients. For the tea. 2 black tea bags or tea of your choice. 2 cups of hot water. 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste. Ice cubes. For the tapioca pearls. Bubbles. 1/2 cup tapioca pearls. Water for boiling. For the milk mixture. 1/2 cup milk, or milk alternative. For example almond milk. 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste. Preparation. First, cook the tapioca pearls. Bring enough water to a boil and add the tapioca pearls. Cook for about 20-25 minutes, or until soft and translucent. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking. Once the tapioca pearls are soft, pour them into a sieve and rinse them thoroughly with cold water. Let them drain. In a separate pot, bring water to a boil and add the tea bags. Let the tea steep for 5-7 minutes. Add the sugar and stir until dissolved. Let the tea cool, then refrigerate. In another container, mix the milk and sugar. Prepare a glass or mug for each bubble tea. Add some ice cubes. Pour the chilled tea over the ice cubes into the glasses. Add 2 tablespoons of the cooked tapioca pearls to each glass. Carefully pour the milk mixture over the tea and tapioca pearls. Stir the bubble tea gently to combine all the ingredients. Serve the bubble tea with a thick straw so you can enjoy the tapioca pearls. Bubble tea, also known as boba tea, is a refreshing and fun drink that originated in Taiwan and is enjoying great popularity worldwide. It consists of chilled tea, sweet milk, and tapioca pearls that are sucked through a straw. Bubble tea can be prepared with different tea varieties, milk alternatives, and flavorings, depending on your preference. This drink is not only delicious but also offers a fun taste experience with the surprising bubbles, tapioca pearls, that are absorbed as you drink it. Treat yourself to this refreshing drink on a hot day or whenever you're craving something special. Banana spring rolls. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 4 ripe bananas, peeled and halved. 8 spring roll wrappers. 1 tablespoon water, to seal the spring rolls. Vegetable oil for frying. Powdered sugar, for dusting. Vanilla ice cream, optional, for serving. Preparation: place a spring roll wrapper on a clean work surface. Place a halved banana in the center of the wrapper, about 2 centimeters from the edge. Fold the sides of the spring roll wrapper over the banana to enclose it. Starting at the bottom of the leaf, roll it tightly around the banana to form a log. Use a little water to seal the end of the leaf. Repeat this process until all banana halves are wrapped in spring rolls. Heat enough vegetable oil in a pan to fry the spring rolls. The oil should be about 180 degrees Celsius. Carefully place the banana spring rolls into the hot oil and fry until golden brown and crispy. This usually only takes about 2-3 minutes. Be careful not to overfill the rolls to ensure even browning. Remove the fried banana spring rolls from the oil with a slotted spoon and drain on kitchen paper to remove excess oil. Dust the banana spring rolls with powdered sugar and serve with vanilla ice cream, if desired. Enjoy the crispy banana spring rolls as a delicious dessert. Banana spring rolls are a simple and delicious dessert popular in many Asian countries. They consist of sweet, ripe bananas wrapped in spring roll wrappers and deep fried until crisp and golden brown. The result is a delicious dessert with a warm, sweet banana filling and a crispy outer layer. You can dust the banana spring rolls with powdered sugar and serve them warm. For an extra treat, you can also enjoy them with vanilla ice cream. This dessert is easy to make and is sure to delight your taste buds. Green tea pudding serves 4 ingredients. For the green tea pudding, 2 teaspoons of matcha powder, 2 tablespoons of hot water, 2 cups milk, or milk alternative, 1 stroke 2 cup sugar, 1 stroke 4 cup tapioca pearls, optional, 2 tablespoons water, if using tapioca pearls, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of agar-agar powder. For the topping, optional, whipped cream, roasted sesame seeds. Preparation: for the green tea pudding, in a small bowl, combine the matcha powder and hot water to form a smooth paste. Set aside to cool. Heat the milk in a saucepan and dissolve the sugar in it. When the milk is hot, stir in the agar-agar powder and continue heating until it is completely dissolved. Add the matcha paste and vanilla extract to the milk mixture and stir well. If using tapioca pearls, rinse them thoroughly and cook them according to the package instructions. Once tender, drain and toss with 2 tablespoons of water. Place the tapioca pearls into the pudding molds or glasses. Pour the green tea pudding mixture over the tapioca pearls or directly into the molds. Let the pudding set in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. For the topping, optional. Before serving, garnish the green tea pudding with whipped cream and toasted sesame seeds. Enjoy the green tea pudding as a refreshing dessert. Lychee sorbet. For 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cans, 20 ounces each seeded lychees in syrup, or fresh lychees, peeled and seeded. 1 stroke 2 cup sugar. 1 stroke 4 cup water. 1 tablespoon lime juice. Optional. Preparation: the pitted lychees and their syrup into a blender. Combine sugar and water in a small saucepan and heat over medium heat. Stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Let the sugar mixture cool. Add the cooled sugar mixture to the mixer with the lychees. Optionally add lime juice to enhance the flavors. Blend everything in a blender until smooth. The lychee sorbet mixture into an ice cream maker and churn according to the manufacturer's instructions. This usually takes about 20-30 minutes. The fresh lychee sorbet immediately or store it in an airtight container in the freezer. Serve the lychee sorbet in beautiful dessert glasses and garnish it with fresh lychees or mint if desired. Lychee sorbet is a refreshing and fruity dessert that perfectly captures the sweet and floral notes of lychees. This sorbet is easy to make and requires only a few ingredients. If you have fresh lychees on hand, you can use them to make this sorbet, or you can use canned, deseeded lychees. The result is a wonderfully refreshing dessert that's perfect for warm days or after an Asian meal. Try this lychee sorbet and enjoy its delicious flavor. Chapter 7. Drinks. Drinks are an important part of Asian cuisine and play a crucial role in complementing meals and rejuvenating the mind. The variety of Asian drinks ranges from refreshing teas to fruity smoothies and exciting cocktails. In this chapter, we'll introduce some of the most popular Asian drinks to complement your culinary journey through Asian cuisine. Green tea, the soul of Asian drinks. Green tea is an integral part of Asian culture and is highly prized for its amazing health benefits and refreshing taste. It is grown and enjoyed in many Asian countries, including Japan, China, and Korea. Known for its antioxidant properties, green tea can aid digestion, boost metabolism, and calm the mind. In Asian cuisine, green tea is often served plain or flavored with rice, flowers, or fruit. Some of the most well-known green teas include sencha, gyakuro, and jasmine tea. Boba tea, the trendsetter among Asian drinks. Boba tea, also known as bubble tea, has gained popularity worldwide in recent years. Originating in Taiwan, this fun and versatile beverage combines iced tea, sweet syrups, and tapioca pearls, which are absorbed through a straw as you sip. Boba tea comes in a variety of flavors, including classic milk tea, fruit flavors, and even coffee variations. The combination of sweet and tangy makes boba tea a unique and unforgettable experience. Chai, India's aromatic spice. Chai, a flavored black tea, is widely consumed in India and has become popular in other parts of the world over the years. Chai preparation is an art in itself. involving boiling black tea with spices such as cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, and cloves. The result is a warming and spicy beverage, often served with milk and sweeteners such as honey or sugar. Chai is a delicious accompaniment to hearty Indian dishes and a comforting treat on cold days. Coconut water, natural refreshment from the tropical paradise. Coconut water is a refreshing beverage widely consumed in many Asian countries, especially in tropical regions. It is extracted from the liquid inside young green coconuts and is naturally rich in electrolytes and minerals. Coconut water is an ideal thirst quencher and a healthy alternative to sugary sodas. It can be consumed neat or used as a base for exotic cocktails and smoothies. Soy milk, the plant-based alternative. Soy milk has become a popular plant-based milk alternative and is often used in Asian cuisine. It is made from ground soybeans and is rich in protein and fiber. Soy milk is versatile and can be used in sweet and savory dishes as well as beverages. In Asian cuisine, soy milk is often used in classic desserts such as tofu pudding and mochi ice cream. Lassi, yogurt meets refreshing fruits. Lassi is a refreshing Indian yogurt drink that comes in either sweet or savory versions. The sweet version is typically made with yogurt, water, sugar, and fruits such as mango or strawberries. It is creamy and sweet and is perfect as a dessert or snack. The savory version is made with yogurt, water, and spices such as cumin or mint and is often served as a refreshing accompaniment to spicy Indian dishes. Korean soju, a touch of tradition and modernity. Soju is a Korean rice liquor, often considered the national drink of Korea. This clear and colorless alcohol has a mild flavor and a lower alcohol content than many other spirits. Traditionally made from rice, wheat, or sweet potatoes, soju is an important part of Korean culture. It is enjoyed at social gatherings and celebrations and can be served neat or in cocktails. Matcha latte. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon matcha powder, 2 teaspoons of hot water, 1 cup warm milk, or milk alternative, honey or sugar to taste, optional. Preparation: in a small bowl, mix the matcha powder and hot water to form a smooth paste. Heat the warm milk in a separate cup, the matcha paste into the cup with warm milk. Add honey or sugar to taste and stir well. Enjoy your delicious matcha latte. Sencha tea. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of sencha tea leaves, 1 cup of hot water, 80 degrees Celsius, a teapot or tea strainer. Preparation: the sencha tea leaves into a teapot or tea strainer. Pour the hot water over the tea leaves. Let the tea steep for 1-2 minutes, depending on the desired strength. Pour the sencha tea into cups and serve hot. Jasmine tea with flowers. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon jasmine tea leaves, 1 cup of hot water, 80 degrees Celsius, a tea strainer or tea filter, some fresh jasmine flowers, optional. Preparation: place the jasmine tea leaves in a tea strainer or tea filter. Pour the hot water over the tea leaves. Let the tea steep for 2-3 minutes to absorb the aroma of the jasmine flowers. If desired, add some fresh jasmine flowers to enhance the aroma and enhance the presentation. Pour the jasmine tea into cups and serve hot. Jinmecha tea. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon jinmecha tea leaves, 1 cup of hot water, 80 degrees Celsius, a teapot or tea strainer. Preparation: the jinmecha tea leaves into a teapot or tea strainer. Pour the hot water over the tea leaves. Let the tea steep for 1-2 minutes to absorb the roasted aroma of the rice. The jinmecha tea into cups and serve hot. These recipes offer you a variety of ways to enjoy green tea, whether in the form of a matcha lattes, a classic sencha tea, or a flavored jasmine tea. Try different varieties and discover the subtle differences in taste and aroma that green tea has to offer. Bubble tea variations. Bubble tea, also known as boba tea, is a versatile and fun drink that can easily be adapted to different tastes and preferences. Here are some popular variations of bubble tea. Taro bubble tea. Ingredients: 1 cup taro root puree, 1 cup cooked tapioca pearls, 2 cups milk, or milk alternative, 1 stroke 4 cup sugar, crushed ice. Preparation: blend the taro root puree, milk, and sugar in a blender until well blended. Crushed, pour ice into a glass and place the cooked tapioca pearls on top. Pour the taro milk mixture over the tapioca pearls. Serve with a thick straw and enjoy. Mango boba tea. Ingredients: 1 cup fresh mango cubes or mango puree, 1 cup cooked tapioca pearls, 2 cups milk, or milk alternative, 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste, crushed ice. Preparation: the fresh mango cubes or mango puree in a blender, milk, sugar and mango puree into the blender and mix well. Crushed, pour ice into a glass and place the cooked tapioca pearls on top. Pour the mango milk mixture over the tapioca pearls. Serve with a thick straw and enjoy. Matcha boba tea. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon matcha powder, 2 teaspoons of hot water, 1 cup cooked tapioca pearls, 2 cups milk, or milk alternative, 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste, crushed ice. Preparation: the matcha powder and hot water in a small bowl to make a smooth paste. Milk, sugar and matcha paste in a blender and mix well. Crushed, pour ice into a glass and place the cooked tapioca pearls on top. Pour the matcha milk mixture over the tapioca pearls. Serve with a thick straw and enjoy. Ginger turmeric lemonade. Ingredients: 1 piece of fresh ginger, approximately 5 cm, peeled and sliced, 2 teaspoons ground turmeric, 1 cup water, 1 stroke 2 cup freshly squeezed lime juice, 1 stroke 4 cup honey, or to taste, ice cubes, lime slices and fresh ginger for garnishing. Preparation: place the fresh ginger, ground turmeric, and water in a saucepan and bring to a boil. Then reduce the heat and simmer for 10 minutes. Strain the ginger turmeric tea into a carafe and let it cool. Add lime juice and honey and stir well. Put ice cubes in glasses and pour the ginger turmeric lemonade over them. Garnish with lime slices and fresh ginger slices and serve cold. Thai iced tea. Ingredients: 2 black tea bags, 4 cups boiling water, 1 stroke 2 cup condensed milk, sweetened, 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste, ice cubes. Preparation: place the black tea bags in a heat-resistant carafe and pour boiling water over them. Let the tea steep for 5-7 minutes and then remove the tea bags. Add sugar and stir until dissolved. Let the tea cool. Pour the tea over ice cubes into glasses, filling about 3/4 of the glass with tea. Pour the condensed milk over the tea. It will settle to the bottom and create a beautiful layered effect. Stir and serve immediately. Watermelon slush. Ingredients: 4 cups diced watermelon seedless, juice of 2 limes, 2 tablespoons sugar, or to taste, ice cubes, mint leaves for garnishing. Preparation: place the diced watermelon in a blender, add the lime juice and sugar. Mix everything well until a smooth consistency is achieved. Put ice cubes in glasses and pour the watermelon slush over them, with mint leaves, and serve immediately. Coconut water with basil seeds. Ingredients: 1 cup coconut water, 1 tablespoon dried basil seeds, 1 tablespoon honey, or to taste, ice cubes. Preparation: add the dried basil seeds to the coconut water and let them soak for 10-15 minutes until they swell. Add the honey and stir well to dissolve it. Put ice cubes in a glass and pour the coconut water with basil seeds over it. Stir and serve immediately. These recipes offer you a variety of refreshing drinks, from bubble tea variations to fruity lemonades and coconut drinks. Chapter 8: Tips and Tricks. In this chapter, we'll share a wealth of tips and tricks to help you hone your Asian cooking skills. Whether you're an experienced cook or just starting out, these useful tips will help you prepare delicious Asian dishes and enjoy the culinary journey to the Far East. Tip 1. Choose the right ingredients. The quality of the ingredients is crucial to the flavor of your Asian dishes. Try to use fresh, high-quality ingredients whenever possible. Visit Asian grocery stores to find authentic products like soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, and spices. Fresh vegetables, seafood, and meat should also be of the highest quality. Tip 2. Master the art of cutting. Properly cutting vegetables and meat is crucial for preparing Asian dishes. Learn different cutting techniques such as julienne, dicing, slicing, and striping. A sharp chef's knife is an essential tool in Asian cuisine. Tip 3. Prepare rice perfectly. Rice is a staple in Asian cuisine, and cooking it properly is crucial. Be sure to wash the rice thoroughly before cooking to remove excess starch. Use the correct ratio of water to rice and follow the instructions on the package or in your recipe. A rice cooker can help you cook perfect rice every time. Tip 4. Master wok cooking. The wok is a versatile cooking tool in Asian cuisine. Learn how to properly preheat your wok and use high heat for best results. Quickly stirring and frying ingredients in a wok, also known as stir frying, is a popular technique for keeping vegetables and meat juicy and crisp. Tip 5. Find the balance of flavors. Asian cuisine is characterized by the perfect balance of sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and umami. Make sure to balance these flavors in your dishes. Use soy sauce, fish sauce, rice vinegar, and lime juice to add the necessary spice. Tip 6. Use spices and herbs. Asian spices and herbs are key to many dishes. Fresh ginger, garlic, coriander, lemongrass, and Thai basil add a distinctive aroma. Experiment with different herbs and spices to discover new flavors. Tip 7. Prepare rice noodles correctly. Rice noodles are a popular ingredient in Asian cuisine and are often used in soups, salads, and stir-fries. To prepare them properly, soak them in hot water until tender, then drain. Be careful not to overcook the noodles, as they will quickly become too soft. Tip 8. Make your own sauces. Homemade sauces are often much more flavorful and healthier than bottled sauces. Try making sauces like teriyaki, hoisin, sweet chili, and peanut sauce yourself. You can customize the ingredients to your taste and ensure there are no artificial additives. Tip 9. Pay attention to the texture. The texture of ingredients plays a major role in Asian cuisine. Make sure vegetables are crisp and meat is tender. Proper cooking timing is crucial to achieving the desired texture. Tip 10. Try and experiment. Asian cuisine is diverse and offers a wealth of flavor experiences. Don't be afraid to try new ingredients and recipes. Experiment with different flavors and develop your own cooking style. Tip 11. Patience when wrapping sushi. When making sushi at home, be patient and precise when wrapping. Use a sushi mat to roll the rolls evenly and tightly. Practice until you can create the perfect sushi roll. Tip 12. Garnish carefully. Presentation is important in Asian cuisine. Use garnishes like fresh herbs, sesame seeds, spring onions, and chili peppers to make your dishes appealing. Tip 13. Cleanliness and hygiene. As in any kitchen, cleanliness and hygiene are of utensil importance. Wash your hands thoroughly. Clean your cooking utensils and work surfaces regularly, and ensure proper food storage to avoid food poisoning. Tip 14. Respect cultural differences. Asian cuisine is rich in tradition and culture. Respect the cultural differences and backgrounds of the dishes you prepare. Learn about the history and significance of certain dishes to deepen your culinary understanding. Roll sushi like a pro. Preparing sushi requires patience and precision. Here are some tips to help you roll sushi like a pro. Use high-quality sushi rice and make sure it's sticky. This makes it easier to form the sushi rolls. Keep your hands slightly moistened to prevent the rice from sticking to your hands. Place a bamboo mat, makasu, on a clean surface and cover it with plastic wrap. This prevents the rice from sticking to the mat. Place a nori seaweed sheet on the bamboo mat, shiny side down. Spread a thin layer of sushi rice evenly over the nori sheet, leaving about 1 centimeter of the top edge free. Add your fillings like fish, vegetables and avocado on top of the rice. Use your bamboo mat to roll the nori sheet with the fillings, pressing gently but firmly to form the roll. Dip a sharp knife in water and cut the sushi roll into bite-sized pieces. Wipe the knife after each cut to prevent sticking. Serve your sushi rolls with soy sauce, pickled ginger and wasabi. Homemade spicy sauces. Homemade spicy sauces are often more delicious and healthier than store-bought versions. Here are some popular Asian sauces and how to make them yourself. Teriyaki sauce. Combine soy sauce, mirin, sweet rice wine, sugar, and ginger in a saucepan. Simmer over low heat until thickened. Use this sauce to marinate meat or as a glaze for grilling. Sweet chili sauce. Combine red chili flakes, garlic, sugar, rice vinegar, and water in a saucepan. Bring to a boil and let it thicken. This sauce is delicious with spring rolls and chicken. Hoisin sauce. This thick sauce can be made from hoisin paste, soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic, and sugar. It is a popular dipping sauce for grilled meats and vegetables. Ponzu sauce. Ponzu is a citrus sauce made from lemon or lime juice, soy sauce, dashi broth, and rice vinegar. It's perfect for sashimi or as a salad dressing. Asian spices and their use. Asian spices give dishes their characteristic flavor. Here are some of the most important Asian spices and their uses. Ginger. Fresh ginger is often used grated or thinly sliced. It adds a sharp, spicy flavor to dishes. Coriander. Coriander leaves and stems are used as a garnish in many Asian dishes. The seeds are ground and used as a spice. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is used in many Southeast Asian dishes to add a citrus flavor. It is often used in soups and curries. Thai basil. This type of basil has a spicy flavor and is used in many Thai dishes such as green curry. Cumin. Cumin is commonly used in Indian and Chinese cuisine and adds a warm, earthy flavor to dishes. Star anise. Star anise is often used in Chinese dishes and spiced blends to add a sweet and spicy flavor. Storage and shelf life of ingredients. It is important to store ingredients properly to maintain their freshness and quality. Rice. Store rice in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to prevent insect infestation. Spices. Store spices in a cool, dark place to preserve their flavor. Grind spices fresh as needed for the best flavor. Fresh vegetables. Use vegetables as soon as possible after purchase. Some vegetables, such as ginger and lemongrass, can also be frozen to extend their shelf life. Fish and seafood. Store fish and seafood in the refrigerator at low temperatures. Use as soon as possible to ensure freshness and flavor. Sauces and pastes. Check the best before date on sauces and pastes. Once opened, they should be refrigerated and consumed within a reasonable time. With these tips and tricks, you'll be well equipped to master Asian cuisine and prepare delicious dishes at home. Discover the diversity and flavors of Asian cuisine and let your creativity run wild. 50 different sushi fillings. Here are 50 different sushi fillings you can use in your sushi creations. Combine them as you like to create your own unique sushi rolls. Avocado, cucumber, carrot, paprika, radish sprouts, daikon, grilled asparagus, boiled sweet potato, mango strips, aubergine, kale, radish, shiitake mushrooms, kimchi, pickled radish, tsukemono, peanut butter, pickled ginger, gari, spinach, grilled corn, padron peppers, artichoke hearts, okra, pumpkin, water chestnuts, tofu, smoked, silken, fried, caviar red, black or liquid, chicken breast, grilled or poached, raw tuna, raw salmon, cooked shrimp, cooked crab stick, surimi, pickled anchovies, raw eel, unagi, boiled egg, tamago, raw squid, grilled mackerel saba, king mackerel, horse mackerel, marinated beef strips, bulgogi, beef tataki, scallops, grilled or raw, fried salmon, beet leaves, smoked eel, chickpeas, cooked or roasted, fried onions, pumpkin seeds, pickled plums, umeboshi, walnuts, peppermint leaves, arugula. Rights and ownership notice. This audiobook is published and distributed by Testberichtdienststätte LLC. All copyrights, publishing rights, distribution rights, audio rights, and related intellectual property rights for this work have been lawfully and exclusively acquired by Testberichtdienststätte LLC. Testberichtdienststätte LLC is the sole and unrestricted rights holder of this audiobook, including the right to reproduce, distribute, publish, monetize, and publicly perform the content on digital platforms such as YouTube. The original manuscript files, source documents, and contractual acquisition records serve as proof of lawful ownership. The original author and/or their authorized representative, Renovatio LLC, has transferred all relevant rights to Testberichtdienststätte LLC in accordance with applicable copyright and publishing law. This ownership applies to all current and future uses of this work, including audio, video, and digital publications. Effective date of rights ownership: the 1st of February 2026. Any unauthorized use, reproduction, re-upload, redistribution, or claiming of this content is strictly prohibited. Copyright Testberichtdienststätte LLC. All rights reserved.